stream, and then we'll talk about that for a little bit. Okay. All right. Okay. We're back to the campaign. All right. So last week the guys were had had made it to Shadowdell. So they saw that there was a fight happening. They were thinking about helping out Shadowdell. They decided on going to Elminster's Tower. They spoke with Leho, or whatever his name is. And then they decided to do an assignment at no, they went to Zentil Keep. What am I talking about? All right, so they found out that let me just bring up the map because the guys are like, oh, and also do want to mention the capital of Cormier, which is Cecile, which is down here.
Well, Slevin just responded to my PM, so maybe he'll show up here.
Yeah, he just responded to mine. He said he'll be here. Oh, there he is.
All right, so the guys went to Cecile, which is the capital of Cormier. So they were talking to the head doppelganger. Yeah, we actually, we did like the most of the game was role playing, just us talking. So anyway, they went to Cecile. They talked to the head doppelganger. The head doppelganger gave them some information regarding, what they needed, and to get rid of Elminster was one of the high priorities of the doppelgangers, because again, the doppelgangers of the Zentil Keep are working together in order to bring down Shadowdell, because again, Shadowdell is a place where the guys are not. Elminster's there, and he is saving the town from the invasion of the Zentil Keep. All right, now this is the city of Zentil Keep, and it's been mostly rebuilt. Now, all these red parts right here were basically destroyed 100 and something years ago, because again, it was destroyed by the invasion of the white dragons and the giants. Anyway, they rebuilt the area to pretty much where it was back before the time of troubles. So the place has been rebuilt, and they've gotten their mojo back. So the guys ended up. There were 3 areas that the guys could maybe find where one of the Harpers, or basically this is what happened. They had a parchment document that the guys were able to locate the people that had the parchment, the document. So they knew that there were a couple of avatars that were spread around Zentil Keep. So they decided to pick the second area of where they thought maybe Elminster might be at. So they found this warehouse which had this secret trap door that the guys decided to investigate, because they were getting the vibe that whoever had the cartridge, or they had the parchment document, was down in that area. So they went down into the area, and they found a thieves guild that was selling a lot of drugs. So the guys did find a lot of drugs, as well as 3.
A lot of cock.
Yeah, drugs and
Coke.
Coke. Yeah. All right. So they also found these 3 guys, or 2 guys and 1 female, that were in the Harpers. So anyway, they were working in tangent with Elminster, but they got ambushed, and the guys. I'm not going to go through the whole story, but they got ambushed, and now they're seeking a way out of the Zentil Keep via the sewers, and the sewers are going to be coming out this direction, because they basically said, look, if you guard us or escort us out of here, we can make it to the sewers and out through the river, the docks that are connected to the tunnels are connected to the dock that lead from the sewers. All right, so that's where the guys are now. Just since the guys were, technically, I think they were trying to do the escort mission. That's where we kind of left off. So I think the guys know what's happening. They were commissioned by the doppelgangers to find Elminster and kill him. And they fought these three. They found these three Harpers, and now the Harpers need to be escorted out of these tunnels via the sewers and out into the whatchamacallit, into the river where the docks are located. The docks slash river, I guess you could say. All right, from here, the guys are going to talk about what they're going to do, and then then I don't know. I guess they're going to escort the three guys over here, the Harpers, I should say. These guys are Harpers. All right, guys. So that's enough for me. So what do you guys want to do? What do you guys want to do?
So I think Slevin might have a way to find Mr. Wizard Man.
I think he was doing a locate object or something, or I forgot.
He
What.
says
but I think
meta
Slevin's new
faculty.
character might have meta faculty. Is it from a stone? Because isn't that like a 9th level power?
Is he on the Skype or something?
It is a 9th level power.
I can't hear him. Is he talking to you guys?
Yeah, I think he's talking, but I don't hear him in the Skype.
He's chatting in Roll20.
What's up with your sound?
He's currently at an orgy.
I don't think he said that.
Well, we kind of need you to start talking because we're not gonna be watching you type, bro.
Oh, he's on a phone. All right. Well,
All right. Well, forget what he's trying to say because it doesn't really matter at this moment. So, what do you guys want to do?
Yes, it does, fuckhead.
Well, dude,
Wait.
then chill out, man.
That's what Slevin's saying. I'm just reading what he's saying.
Well, look.
I think I'm being blocked by a wall over here. Let's put this.
Uh,
Well, what we can do is, I think that means he's on his way home. So, are you on your way home? Because then what we could do is maybe we could do the escort mission, and then when he gets here, we can do what he wants.
manifests meta faculty. Tell him where Elminster is.
well,
Wait, are you on your way home? Yeah, like I get that he can do that, but he's kind of has to be here if we're gonna go straight to him, and because it's gonna be difficult to have him doing stuff if we can't hear him, you know.
yeah, that's what I was trying to admit. Anyway,
I'm telling you, he's at an orgy. There's a bunch of men moaning and groaning in the background. Do you really want to hear that? Maybe.
Anyways, all right. Well, let's. Do you guys want to? I think Jason's wanted to help these guys. Does anyone else want to help these guys?
oh yeah, what's going on with Jason? Is he here?
Yeah, he's been
ma'am.
talking.
I don't
been
hear him. I don't
Hi.
hear him. Is Jason? I don't think Jason's here, guys.
Yes, I am.
Oh shit! You sound just like Silver. Okay. Then Silver's not here.
If
No,
ever
I'm here.
anyone wants to help
I'm just
him, I
not
kill
here
them.
character-wise.
Oh, okay. I get you.
Yeah. Well, we need to. Can we maybe do something to introduce Silver's character first?
Oh,
It's
yeah, let's go ahead
gonna
and
be
do
an interesting way to introduce it because of what I am.
All right. Well, yeah, that's a good idea. Let's do a little role playing with Silver's character, and then we'll worry about the meta thing with Slevin's character, guys. So anyway, you guys are moving through the underground tunnel. Now, the majority of this tunnel is kind of like man-made underground tunnel. You see the beams on the roof, as well as the beams on the side of the walls, because again, this is either man-made tunnels. And you guys are walking through when you hear. Well, I don't know how you want to introduce, but depending on how you want to do this, Mr. Silver, you want to just, I'm invisible, they can't see me, and then you wouldn't know that, and so on and so forth. So I'm gonna put you guys in the tunnel map, and then you can talk about how you meet each other. That way we can just kill some time while Slevin is trying to get his or get somebody off the phone. All right, so let me put you on the map, and then you guys can role play with Silver's character. All right, so here's the
Is it
map.
dark down here? Like, give me. I need the level of. The map didn't change for me.
Yeah, I have
Oh,
to.
he probably doesn't have your vision on your token.
Oh
He
yeah,
hasn't copied me over,
yeah,
so I'm black too.
yeah. I gotta do a copy and paste, guys. So give me a second. All right, so there's that, and then
Hey, Michelle Minster.
all right. Well, hold on, guys. We got to role play with Silver's character. So chill out with that. All right, so let me put you on the map, Mr. Silver. I think I did your.
The problem is I'm not seeing the map you moved them.
No, no,
Moved
it's
everyone
just
to.
yeah. I haven't fixed your token yet, dude. So let
No,
me.
it's not the view range. It's I literally am still in the previous map.
Okay. Well, that's not good. All right. Well, let me
That's
put.
odd.
Yeah, that is odd. Anyway, I'm gonna put you on the map, dude, and then you could. I don't know if you can see yourself. Can you?
I have 120-foot dark vision and superior low light vision.
All right. Well, I'm gonna put you at 100. Why are you large, dude? You're a wormling. So what's up with that?
3 spells, which increase my age category a significant bit.
Mm-hmm. All right. So
Is that
what?
the bestow curse?
2 bestow curses and 1 spell from Dragonlance that ages me.
All right. So you're effectively what level? Like what? 19 or something?
I'm an adult dragon.
Which is CR 20 or what?
Uh,
Uh-oh.
I have 21 hit dice.
Wait. Well, so that would be what? CR what, guys? Can somebody look that up?
What type of dragon is it?
Shadow.
What's
It's from Dragon Compendium, I believe.
all
Or
right.
not Compendium. Right,
Yeah, look
Draco
up the
Compendium.
CR for a wormling dragon because that's what he is. So
No, he's not. He's a 21.
he is.
No.
Spells don't. They can change your age category, but they technically don't change your CR. So let's get over it.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Does he have the abilities of a 21st level hit dice dragon? If he has all the wormling stuff, I don't have a problem with that. But if he's gonna do 48d6 damage, then yeah, that's gonna be a problem.
I don't do 48d6 damage, Nelson. But yes, I do have the abilities of an adult dragon.
Okay, well then, what CR are you?
Technically, my Wormling CR is 4.
All right, well hold on, dude. All right, so hit dies and then speed. Give me a second. I'm just fixing your dude. All right, hold on. Armor class. Okay, here we go. All right, you're a huge guy, right? Correct.
No, I'm technically large. I
Large.
don't get a huge size for a couple more age categories.
All right. Let's see. Okay, your token is done. All right. So, okay. So I'll look up the Shadow Dragon. Anyway, you can go ahead and role play with the guys. The guys again. They're moving down into the tunnels. They're gonna probably go through the sewers because the Harpers kind of know their way out of here. And again, this is where you would meet them, Silver. So you guys can do whatever you want.
All right. So Is there a big ass shadow dragon down here?
Yeah, that's kind of.
At a distance, I mean, I would it says in the Draconomicon that I pretty much just look like, from a distance, a big blob of shadow.
Let me see how
I
far
would
I
have
can
to make
see
a
it.
spot check. Let's see. Because it is dragon related. Let me double check that. What does that bonus apply to?
Picture finder.
I also have the ability meld into shadows, so
All right, so I just be like walking along here, and so I'm not sure where you're at, but you would see like this. He looks a little bit. He has like fiend wings. He has an eye patch on one of his eyes, and his he doesn't have any armor on. He has like super buff, like torso. Like he works out, and he has like karate pants on, I guess, with like a black belt.
Mature adult. Are you going on mature adult CR16, Mr. Dude?
I'm no, because I technically aged myself to the adult, so I don't get that yet.
Right. Well, you said you have 21 hit dice. Am I right? Or
Yes, a Shadow Dragon adult has 21 hit dice.
all right, and you have the shadow meld, mirror image, dimension door, all that good stuff.
All of the abilities of the adult Shadow Dragon. Yep.
All right. Well, he's a CR16 guy, so just keep that in mind. I don't care if you play CR16, but I have to adjust the encounters as per a CR16 character. All right, guys. So, all right, just wanted to mention.
Well, next we're gonna be fighting Elminster, who's a CR whatever the fuck 40 or some shit. So we'll be good.
Well, that's fine. I'm just just letting you know he's. Well, it doesn't matter what you guys know because you're not gonna attack him, but he is technically 16, and you guys are like 9. All right. Well, yeah. Keep.
It's good to know because I would have to change like when I do XP and that kind of thing. So that's.
All right. Well,
But we'll figure it out. All right, so I'm walking through. Do I see this shadowy dude?
well,
That's why I said, what's the level of light in here?
it's complete darkness. Everybody has. I mean, I have to put you on the map where everybody can see you, but you can tell the guys there's no way you can see me because this, that, and the other.
Well, yeah, I have Shadow Blend. I put it in there, so unless they're using daylight, I would have total concealment to them. But as soon as they come within, I'll say something.
All right. Well,
I have 60 feet of blind sight, so that doesn't matter.
I can see I could see you at 50 feet, which would be right there.
I'm sorry. Did I say I'm at 120 feet?
all right. Well, let me get something to drink while you guys say hi to each other. So,
All right, so I see this dragon over here.
Okay, I wouldn't
but-
know you see me, and you'd see two dark purple like dots staring at you from blackness.
Alrighty. And what is the Are we under? We're under Zentarum, the Zentil Keep ruins, right? I'm pretty sure that's where we're at. So I'm gonna when I see you and I say are you enthralled to the Zentarum?
Oh, it speaks to you in Draconic. Who dares enter my lair?
I say I am Ninjo, and then I kind of telepathically tell the folks behind me to hurry their asses up because there's a dragon over here. And I say and I speak back to you
Anna
in
immediately
Draconic.
interrupts. She says, "A dragon? Can we keep it? Can we keep it?"
What kind of dragon?
It's a shadow dragon. I say I am Ninjo, and I have a few companions here with me. We're searching. we're searching for a harper of some renown. Have you seen or heard of Elminster? And I speak back to you in Draconic.
Yeah. Well then, that I might have some information. My memory is long and deep. That I'm sure I might be able to part with some of it for a little bit of garnish, as it were.
Give your price.
Let me see your offering.
Anna walks up, and she's going to try to pet you.
Yeah, no.
You see a little girl approach in a robe, wide-eyed with wonder.
Okay, let's see here. Yeah, you wouldn't touch me. There would be a kind of like a brush, like a person would just kind of try and brush someone aside. Is this female you're offering?
I say, oh no, she is not. If you're looking for those kind of offerings, we have many human sacrifices that we could give to you, but not this girl.
Guys, I don't think he likes me.
Let me see these offerings. I do accept offerings of human flesh.
I say, well, if you're looking for that, we'd have to complete our mission first, because those are back in Cormyr. There might be some outposts around these parts, and the Zentarum, I know, have been helping doppelgangers traffic slaves, but so we could maybe go to them and get what you need. But as for right now, we'd have to make the deal on credit as it will. But I might ask, is there any particular item that you or treasure you were looking for outside of the human sacrifices, which would be plentiful?
Anything to help cleanse these accursed undead the Zentarum keep sending down here every so often.
Ah. Ninjo kind of
At the mention of undead, Anna starts singing spooky, scary skeletons.
I ask. I shuffled through my bag and I produce a candle of invocation. I say, this is the last one of these I have, and I kind of bring it over to you and hand it to you. I say, with it you can, if you are the right accord.
I know. You put it in your birthday cake and you make a wish.
Yes, that is actually what you kind of do with it. Yeah, so are you familiar with this item, or do you need more explanation?
I'm familiar. I'm here talking and my mic's muted. Oh, this offering does please me.
All right, well, I'll cross it off my sheet and you go put it on yours. And all right, we could be on our way then.
Tell me, if someone giving away something so valuable, not to say I won't take it, what brings you people like you down here? I'm completely brushing off and ignoring this thing beside me. You can tell I'm kind of fighting an urge to just like bite it.
I say we were looking for one of the Harper hideouts, and this was one of our 3 possible locations. Unfortunately, we didn't find who we were looking for down here.
They may not have been down here, but I've certainly seen their kind here before.
Yes, we were looking for the wizard Elminster. Are you familiar with this fellow?
Pretty sure anyone who has the magic in their blood has heard of this name.
I've heard of him. My dad threatened him one time, and he walked away like a little girl.
Ninjo kind of looks over and kind of raises his eyebrows. Says, your dad must have been a great wizard, a great mage, as it were.
He's a god.
Alrighty then. Well, would he be able to help us find Elminster? Or do you know a way? Could you ask him for your help? For his help?
I can find him all on my own. He taught me well.
And DM, are these 3 Harper people over here listening?
Yeah, they're just kind of, they're kind of amazed that you guys are talking to a black or a shadow dragon. They don't technically know it's a shadow dragon, but they know it's all they know is just you're not being attacked.
Giant ass dragon.
Yeah, I mean, just as long as shit's not going down, they're not panicking.
All right, I say to the dragon, I say, if you want to eat these 3 fellas behind us, though, and I tell him this telepathically, I say that would be fine by me.
I will say something in Abyssal if that you understand it.
Okay, I would understand it.
They're not. I would say in Abyssal. I was originally stalking them. I was going to eat them anyways. You're saying they're not with you?
No, we just found them by chance, and we're hoping they could help us, but they don't seem to be in that kind of position to help us.
Okay, you see him kind of just step forward a bit, and let me just... Yeah. Very well, I just... and he breathe... I take a huff and a puff, and yeah, breathe on both of them.
Well, they kind of see you start to breathe, bro, so they're gonna, start initiative.
I know.
Oh,
This was my meal. I was stalking these guys before they came. If they're not, I asked them if they were with them. They said no.
Whoops. Why do I have a -2?
Human
meat is the same as oxen to me, Nelson.
Oh yeah, dude. I don't matter to me what you do. Let's see here. I'm just trying to find the next legit map. That's what I'm trying to do. All right. Well, let me go ahead and get back to the map you're at, so I can roll initiative. All right. So let's see here.
A 40-foot cone.
All right. I'm just gonna.
So it's gonna hit both of these.
All right, that's actually correct.
All right. Well, let me just put some generic people on here.
Wait, I thought I already killed these guys. If they were gonna go help them.
Well, basically last week we left where I think Jason was agreeing to escort him out of here. That's where we left.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
But apparently they're going to die, so there's not much I can do.
Well, I asked if they were with you guys, and you guys told me no. So.
Well, you could stop.
I'm gonna eat them.
Yeah,
you could stop him, Jason, if you want.
I could try. He's a fucking dragon. A full-grown dragon, and then I got Mr. Munchkin Eyes over there ready to kill him.
You could have just said, yes, don't kill them.
It's too late now.
Well,
so which map are we on? I see the 3 NPCs, but I don't see any other tokens.
You're up here, Solaris. You're at the top of the map, kind of.
Yeah. What was I
Top.
gonna say? Well, you could technically still. Nobody is. This is what
Yeah,
he's saying.
if you're really opposed to fighting him or whatever, I mean, you could say something.
Yeah. The fight hasn't started, Jason. So if you wanted to say something.
No, it's okay. I'll take the hit to my alignment then. Might as well go evil too.
All right. Well, hopefully you're not any sort of paladin or some sort of a cleric.
No, just dragonborn.
All right. So they kind of
I do not see myself.
they kind of see that
Let me try
the dragon is kind of coming towards them, and they get all defensive, and the initiative starts. So 13 can go because my guys, my guys have rolled a very bad number. Actually, did I roll for this guy? Yeah. Yeah. I rolled a 13, and you rolled a 13-0-1. So, go ahead and do what you got to do.
Well, what I did is in chat, in Roll20 chat.
Yeah, didn't you have to move for that?
I assumed these were the things.
Oh.
No.
They're these guys up here.
Oh, yeah, these guys.
No, these are statues, Mr.
Oh, I thought they were
Silver.
people. That's okay. Then I wouldn't have had my focus on these guys then.
Yeah, it's these.
It would have been a completely different situation then.
Yeah, they're kind of a bit afraid to kind of come up to you, so they're in the back.
So there may not be combat because I was under the assumption these were NPCs.
Well, you would. I'm just letting you know. You would know that those were statues. It's obvious that they were statues. So you wouldn't.
It's these guys up north.
Yeah, you wouldn't make the mistake of confusing those guys for humans.
I just joined your game, Nelson. I don't know if those
Is this
were
Santa Claus from the Coke can?
No, I don't
So
think so.
yeah, ignore that. I guess I wouldn't have breathed that stuff I known was statue. Never mind.
Yeah,
it would have been a complete different action.
Yeah, well, Silver, you know that these are the guys that
Santa Claus. That's fucking what's his name, dude? Quail or whatever the fuck from Baldur's Gate.
Fuck yeah. Where's Minsk?
All right. Well, are you gonna kill them or not? They're up there.
Fuck that ranger and his space
because I was
hamster.
gonna eat the ones I thought were people next to me, but apparently if they're not actual people, I wouldn't have been focused on. I wouldn't have worried about it since these guys were like over here and away from me.
All right. Well, they're up there a little bit.
So it was a complete misunderstanding of what was actually going on in game. So
well, you know what's going on now. What do you really want to do?
well, I wouldn't have attacked them because I'm busy talking to him now.
Oh, okay. I was saying the guys behind me and meant these ones up here.
I thought you were talking about these guys.
So do you not want to kill the ones up here?
I mean, if you want me to kill them, I'll still kill them.
Well, I'm offering them to you, so it's your decision, dude.
Okay, I will happily take the sacrifice. But if anyone doesn't want this to happen, speak up now.
All right.
Prepare the altar. It's time for a sacrifice.
All right. So they're kind of a little. They kind of jump back a little bit. So go ahead. You already did your damage. Is that correct?
It's a move. It's not. This breath does not deal damage. Just look at Roll20.
It's negative level, I think.
Each one takes 3 negative levels, save for half.
Oh, okay. Well, let me. There. I see it now. Okay, I got you. All right. Well, let me. Here's my save. I'll do the same for all the guys, by the way, because they're just NPCs. All right. So
yeah, none of those make it. They take 3 negative levels.
All right. All right, so now they're a bit they're a bit defensive now. So is that it for you?
That's my turn.
All right, so okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and all right. So the boss, now they were. I'm just gonna let you guys know because I don't want to confuse you guys. All right, so they were CR 15. Now they're CR 12. Okay, guys. So again, they either just NPCs. They weren't really meant for fighting.
Yeah, if they had spells, they also lost quite a bit.
Yeah, they lose. They lose 3. If they fail to save, they lose their 3 highest level spells, and that's, I think, randomly determined.
Oh no, these guys are just fighters. No time for spells.
And they lose 15 hit points because they lose 5 hit points for each negative level they gain.
Oh yeah.
Yep,
What-
they lose 3 BAB too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they lose 3 to all their D20 checks basically.
Oh yeah. Well, I've already.
It's Thaco,
There we
man.
go.
Yeah, I've
Sweet
already
Thaco.
calculated all that good stuff, guys. So they break out their short bows and they go to town on you. All right, so 1, and again, since they had to break out, they already did their movement. And then the girl right next to the guy. Okay, guys, I'm using this guy as just a placeholder. Okay, guys, so these are the NPCs. So just to let you know. So this is just that has my template and macros. These guys are just pictures. All right, so that was a second bow strike, and then this old guy here. All right, well he takes out his. Okay, he takes out a slingshot, Mister Guys, whoever's in here. He takes out a slingshot, and I'm gonna use the to hits for my macro guys. So it's just a macro. It's not a short bow. I'm using the same macro. So instead of the last attack saying first bow hits AC 26, it's a sling hits 26. Okay, guys, and the sling only does one.
I'm aware. Also, the only thing that would possibly have hit me was that 35 critical, but what kind of bow is it? Because I have DR magic.
You also have total concealment,
I do.
dark area, so he has to make 50/50s on those two.
Oh, all right. Well, let me do the 50. And these are all. I only hit you once. Is that correct?
Yes, the 35.
All right. So I just got to roll above a 51 or higher, guys. All right. I don't hit. All right. So that's it for me. So the fight starts, Mr. Jason. You kind of don't really think is this not to meta match, not to meta game, I should say, but you kind of see a Shadow Dragon attacking your so-called friends. So I don't know how you feel about that.
He is a shadow dragon. I've been here since they've been chatting, and they've offered up this human sacrifice to.
Yeah, but you technically don't know that, Jason, because he was doing this telepathically. So all you're seeing is an attack.
But they were also speaking Draconic.
I wasn't speaking telepathically. I was actually speaking in Draconic.
Yeah, but I was speaking telepathically, so the you can have them to eat would have been me.
right.
saying that.
But he just attacked 3, random strangers. I would consider that to be like, hey, we're getting into a regular fight.
Hey, guess what, DM? You're not playing their character, so
Hey,
that's tough as shit.
Slevin, you're getting to the point where you're asking to be kicked from the game, bro. So you need to chill
Go
out.
ahead, dude.
All right, you need to go, bro. I'm not drinking, but you're getting a little annoying, bro. Okay? So,
Yeah, not as annoying as telling somebody how to play their character. Let's move on.
all right, well, yeah, let's move on. All right, so regardless of what Slev is saying, you kind of think that, hey, this dragon just kind of slipped up on us, and he is attacking 3 of our, friends, I guess you can call them. So I don't know how you feel about that, Jason.
As I was
Alright.
saying earlier before I was interrupted, I was here the entire time they were having their conversation. I did catch the parts that were in Draconic. Being Dragonborn, I naturally speak and understand Draconic of them being offered up as sacrifices, or that he was going to eat them.
Right.
Now that I don't like it, I understand that I am very well outgunned and outnumbered in my objection to this. So it is going to happen, whether I fight it or not.
All
Okay,
right, is it
well,
my turn?
yeah. Well, just real fast. So you're not gonna do anything. Is that's basically all?
There's nothing I can do.
Okay. All right. Well, Joe, go ahead and go.
All right, I move here and I say, Solaris, these are spies of the Zentarum, and then I pull out my book and I use my meteor swarm here. So going from this lady first, and then this dude second, and then that guy third. These are range touch attacks.
All right.
Does a 15 touch?
Armor class 23's touch AC is. Let me check. I'll just put it in the. I'll put it in the Skype for you guys. Oh, not the Skype, but the chat. All right, so here's my AC, guys. You can read them and weep. Touch AC is 12, okay? Flat-footed is 21.
All right, so they take. We'll go again, same order. Okay, so 9, 10, and 4, no save. And then I need a reflex save from each of them.
All right. Save 1, 2. Going from the top to the bottom, by the way. So the old guy and then the girl goes last. So is it a will or?
It's a reflex. Reflex. Oh, I just had it open. I think it's 23. Let me just verify that real quick.
All right. So.
Yes, 23.
All right. So the only guy that mixes is the old guy. All right. So what happens? What's in not? Is that damage, by the way? 9, 10, and 4, or what? What is?
Yeah, that's bludgeoning damage, and then this is fire damage.
All right. Just give me the damage on all the guys. Once you figure that out.
Okay, it's a 23. Oh yeah, okay. All right. Whoops. How did that happen? Oh, I put a. Okay, I'll re-roll that first one. Okay, so the first guy the guy at the top.
Yeah,
the old guy.
Yeah, the old guy's up top, then the barbarian, and then the female.
So he takes 19. The barbarian takes 31, and the female takes 21.
All right, got it. All right, give me a second. I just gotta adjust the hit points. Real fast. All right. I'm sorry. Can you repeat that again? 19 and what?
19, 31, 21.
31, 21. Get it. Okay. 21. All right. So that it?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. All right, so the dragon, you notice that they are in a fighting stance now. They've got their weapons out, short bows, slings, and all that good stuff. What are you up to?
What am I up to?
Oh, yeah, by the way, these guys, they have torches. So they just dropped the torches, Mr. Shadow Dragon. They have regular human vision, so it's a 20-foot all around.
It's okay. Torches don't affect my shadow melding ability.
Yeah, well, what I'm saying is you could take the advantage by just moving back. And,
No, because I'll show you why. I'm actually going to move up to this person. I can see before I aged myself magically, I took a rank in Soul Eater.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, whatever that is, go ahead and do it.
It means every attack that I hit with my natural weapons deals 1 negative level.
All right, well, do what you got to do. Are you done or what?
I move up there. It's a move action, so only the bite's gonna do any. I'm only gonna get the bite. So I'll bite him for 14 damage, and he'll take 1 negative level, no save.
All right, so 14, and then the negative level damage is what? Like
1. It's on the
5.
row.
5,
Yeah, he's taking
19 total then? 14 and 5?
14 damage, and they've taken a negative level.
He loses 5 hit points, right?
Yep.
All right, well, there you go. I got it. All right, she goes down 1 negative. Got it. Is that it?
That's a movement and a standard. Yep.
All right, Solaris, you are watching the female, kind of in a panic, because she is basically freaked out that you guys are not really helping out here. So she's, feeling completely abandoned with only her friends that can help her out against the Shadow Dragon. So she's a bit terrified right now. So what are you up to there, Solaris?
Nothing still.
All right. All right, well, nothing for you then. All right, so these guys, they just start to freak the fuck out. So they basically, they don't have really much as far as magical items because, again, they were ripped off by the Zentirum. They were only able to get their basic weapons back. All right, so she is going to just drop her bow and just do a. Well, dropping is not a movement, so she's just going to do a full round on you. All right, so here's a full round. Boom. Okay, that's pretty good. All right, now I'm just going to say even if you did a negative level on her, she would have been still within uh, to hit correctly because I think it takes 2 levels for the -1 to kick in. I think I'm right on that. But anyway,
She's taken
No, that's
4
not
negative
that's
levels
not
so
right.
far.
I'll link it to you.
well,
But regardless, there is a 20 in there, so that hits anyway.
oh, okay, yeah. Well, let me do the.
Also concealment.
Yeah, let me do the. I was about to say, let me do the 50-50, guys. All right, so 100.
Where are the 20s? I see a 18 and 19.
Oh,
That is an 18 and a 19.
Yeah,
Hold on, let me check.
Yeah, well,
minus. Remember, -1 for each negative level. So.
Yeah, there I posted it.
So he did the breath weapon, which is 3, then all the attacks, which is however many.
No, only the bite hit because I moved first.
Yeah. What?
So that's taken 4 negative levels.
Yeah, the reason why it's 18, guys, you already know that scimitars have a range of 18 to 20. That's why. You guys already know.
Yeah, but you have to hit. So you have to hit to crit.
Right. But I still hit your armor class because didn't you say your armor class was like 31 or something?
Right. 33, but have you already taken into your to hit account?
To take -4.
Yeah. -4 for
level.
So
only a natural
31.
20 is an automatic hit.
All right. Well, was it -4 for 1 negative level?
Yeah, negative levels are tight.
Yeah, I thought it was
-1 for each. You have 4 negative levels, so.
Yeah, well, the other 3 have already calculated. This is just because these are technically CR12 guys. All right, so all right, well, if you -4 is it, then I'm not.
So
yeah. All right, this guy.
So yeah, none of those hit.
All right, so this guy's just gonna do his short bow or his bow attack. All right, that's my bow. This guy's gonna do his sling. So just remember, it's a sling. So I'm just substituting the macros. All right, so sling. Okay, none of the slings hit, and none of the bows hit. Okay, so that's it for my guys. Joe, you're up.
All right, I'll move here, and I'll attack this person. Just make sure he should have a +1. Cause these are just humans, right?
Yeah, regular old humans with 40 vision.
So my Mortal Hunter ability kicks in now, so I get an extra 1 on them. Ooh, that's a crit.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I have Frightful Presence, so these people need to make saves.
All right, well, I'm gonna start from the top. What's the DC on the save?
26.
All right, 1 at the top, 2 at the top, and 3 at the top. So Will 24, 14, and 12. All right.
Yeah, they are shaking.
That's another -2 to their attack rolls.
Well, it doesn't matter because I'm never gonna hit
I'll
him.
roll
So,
to confirm. I'll roll to confirm that crit. I don't confirm it. Their AC is what, 22, I think.
AC is 23. 20. Well,
Okay.
was
So
yeah. Go
yeah,
ahead.
so he's gonna take 13 damage plus he gets 2 negative levels. So that's another 10. So he takes 23 total damage. The lady in front of me.
23. Get it. Yeah. All right. Are you giving?
Yeah, and
You're giving me the negative hit points for the level adjustment, right?
yeah, he gets 2 negative levels. Yeah, I gave you that as well.
Okay. So
That's the total amount.
with the
So you don't have
negative.
to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the negative levels.
Sounds good to me. All right, Ninja. Jason, if you want to get in on the fight, just roll for your initiative. No, you are in the initiative. My bad. All
Yeah,
right.
I'm in the initiative.
Okay. Mr.
I
Simon.
rolled mine, but you removed it, so
Oh, I think you made it was like 106, so I figured you were gonna roll again.
well, it's not that I have 106. I just have a spell that's active on me that lets me always go first in the initiative order. So
What? I thought you made a mistake with the faulty.
yeah, I
Yeah,
just put in a high number because the spell, like I said, lets me go first in
All right.
initiative no
Well,
matter
yeah.
what.
Just go ahead and roll it, dude. Just just say, hey, dude, I've got this because of that, and that'll be it. All right. Well, yeah. If you want to do something, go ahead and do something.
I mean, I think it's pretty much over at this point anyway. So
Yeah, it pretty much is.
I'll just hold my actions.
I think he can breathe again next round, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, you're up,
I-
bro.
Yeah, I'll just hold in case they try to escape or something.
Yeah, I'm not gonna breathe. I'm just gonna, full attack this person in front of me.
All right. Well, you're up. So do what you got to do.
43, 33, 31, 42, 28, 36.
All right. So,
I think
So
the negative
1, 2,
levels alone
3,
would take him out.
4,
Yeah.
5, 6 negative levels.
all right. So just the top guy is how many hit points?
How many is this? Is it have 12 hit dice, DM?
Yeah. Yeah. They have 12 since they're CR 12. Yes, that's correct.
Oh, okay, so he would. I think he might die on just the negative levels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 negative levels.
For the
No,
top guy.
This person here has taken 6 negative levels so far, and then I attacked him and he loses another 6.
Oh, okay. Well,
So that'd give him 12, and he'd just be dead.
All right. So there you go.
Basically just shrivels
Turns
up.
into a white.
All right. So she shrivels or whatever that happens to her. All right. What about this guy? What would you do to this guy?
Nothing. I full attack this
Oh,
person.
okay. All right, so they, Solaris, you're watching the female just go down, turn into some sort of a skeleton, and well, dusk, I guess you could say. What are you up to there, Solaris?
Well, that's unfortunate. She could have ran the entire time.
Well, he did this all in.
That's
like,
what I
rounds.
say. That's what I say.
2 rounds.
And I just continue to watch.
Yeah, it's not like she could have run, but I wasn't expecting him to fucking destroy me in 2 rounds. All right, well, Solaris is watching the fight. These guys, they kind of look back at you guys, and this guy's got he just saw his girlfriend just die, so he's just going to
He's about to see girlfriend get eaten.
yeah. So this guy is he sees Ninja Joe not doing much other than just smiling, I guess. So he doesn't like that. So he kind of says, we've been betrayed." So he kind of points his arrows at you, Mister Bike. So he goes with a short bow. Of course, my negative levels are fucking me up a little bit here. So I think you said I have a -4, so just adjust the -4 for all my attacks. And
Okay.
and then this guy over here he's still with his sling, by the way. So he's gonna attack you with a sling. The old guy up at the top. Here's my sling attacks. All right. So one was a crit. So what?
All right.
All right. So you're
So
not.
he rolled a nat 20, so he hits on a nat 20 even if he has neg levels. So.
All right. So that what is that? There's these what are those things called, guys? You guys know what? There's these rocks that do con damage. You guys remember what? You guys know what I'm talking about? These
The
con
6 stones?
six stones. Yeah, yeah. What are they? 1d4 con
Problem
damage.
with that is if it's in rock form and not in poison form, that's constantly radiating that negative constitution thing. So you'd have already killed yourself with that.
Six stone. Six stone. Six. Is it six stone? Six stone. Hold on for a second.
It is, but you probably would have to have the powdered poison kind because, like I said, if you actually have the stone, it's constantly radiating.
Oh yeah. Well, let me.
There's a way you can do it that makes sense, though, right?
Six stone. I can't find the. I'm just trying to think.
Attaching it to an arrow or something? No, not really, unless you use the poison kind.
Well, regardless, DM, I'm immune to ability damage, so that wouldn't do anything.
Well,
So
hold on, guys. I just kind of want to read
Okay.
a six stone.
Are you talking about six stone unguent?
Yeah, here we go, guys. Let me just give you the link. I'd like to go over some of the, the stuff, the items that are
Yeah.
in the game. All right,
It's
so
made of powdered six stone and other virtual and very virulent
powdered.
poisons. It's a weapon. It's applied to your weapon.
Yeah, couldn't I apply it to my stone, my bullet? I guess.
But that's different than the actual six stone itself. This stuff gives you a save, or you're not affected by it. But yeah,
Well, there you go, guys. That's what I was talking about. All right, so
Oh, okay.
as you can see, if you can read it, it says DC 19, 1d4 con damage. So, the DC's 19, they're Mr. Dude. So go ahead and roll it.
Okay, I'm immune to poison, so
Oh yeah. Sorry about
so
that.
that's what I was going for.
Yeah. I was just concentrating on the way I'm going to try to kill you. All right, so that doesn't work on you. So Jew, you're up. So the bullet hits you kind of. You see this kind of like paste rubbing up against your armor, Mr. Mike. You don't know it's a six stone, but just for ambiance there.
Okay.
What are you up to?
I'm moving up, and I'm gonna say, you dare challenge me, human?
All right.
I think one of those hits. What's his AC? 23.
23. Armor class 23.
All right, he'll take 15 damage, and then he'll get 2 negative levels. So take 25 total damage.
The negative levels pretty much fucked him up. All right, so you said 5 negative levels, right? 5.
No, I deal. How many did this Silver? How many did the guy have?
He took 3 negative levels from my breath.
Okay, so I'd give him 2 more negative levels. So
Okay.
he'd take total 25 damage. He'd lose 25 life. That's what you need to reduce him by.
All right, I'll put down that he's technically 7th level right now. Then. All right, so
Okay.
And then 25. Got it. Okay, everything's kosher with that guy. All right, next.
Yep.
All right, so the dragon, this guy kind of looks like he's turning around and running to the north, Mr. Dragon. So again, he looks at you and he looks like he's about to turn around and run to the north. So
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk up there. Let me check my mod for this here. I'm gonna grab him.
well, you can do that if you hit his
grapple
armor class. Yeah, armor class 23.
35.
All right.
32 grapple.
All right. Well, let me. What is my grapple check on this dude? Grapple. Okay, I got a 15 on my grapple.
Gosh, I rolled so low on that die.
All right. Well, I got a 15, so 1d20 plus 15. Right. 32. Is that a tie? Well, I got a 32 on my grapple, Silver. What do you roll on your grapple? Is it a 32? Silver, you there? I think I beat his grapple, guys.
Yes. I rolled a 32.
All right, so I do. I think I
And that's
remember.
with a -3 from the
Oh
negative
yeah,
levels.
yeah. You're
Okay,
right.
so then I beat him.
Okay, yeah. No, you're right. You're right. All right.
All
Well,
right, get in my mouth.
all right. So the barbarian is in shock that his friend is gonna probably die right now. All right. So Solaris, you are watching your so-called psychopath friends just kill some of these strangers you just met a while ago.
As far as I know, they are.
They're plotting on us. Like I said,
Yes.
there's Zentarum.
They are Zentarum.
No,
That's
they
not enough
told
evidence for me.
Dude, they told you they were the harpers. They gave you the plans. You know that they were here with Elminster, dude. That's why you were down here in the beginning, in the first place. So you know they're not Centurion. I mean,
Either way, the tables of power haven't shifted any much in my favor, so all I can really do is watch.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a better answer than I didn't know they were Centurion. All right. Well, this guy is gonna try to break out of the grapple. So, I mean, just to be realistic, there's really not much.
Yeah, he
do.
can't. Okay, even if he rolls a 20 now, he can't get out of it.
Well, yeah, I got to do an oppose, but I got to try. All right, this guy over here does a full round on Mr. Mike. So let me just go ahead and do a full round. All right, so I just critted you one time. Well, that's not a crit. No, yeah. Plus, I got a couple of minuses to my hit.
Well, you get -5 because you have -5 negative levels.
Yeah.
So that would put. Yeah, so that wouldn't. Well, it threatens a crit, right? So doesn't that automatically hit?
No, it has to hit in order to threaten. So only a 20 is an automatic hit.
Yeah.
Okay, so then he would. I think my AC is like 32. It is 31. I think he hits me still. Yeah. Yep.
All right. So, and then the second attack, I'm gonna roll to confirm. So here's my confirm roll. How? 27.
That doesn't confirm.
Right.
Also, I think he has a fumble, right?
Oh yeah, you're right. So that would have, that would have been even worse. All right, so he crits, and then on the second attack, he fumbles, he falls over, and he tries to attack you from the floor, which he can't because it's a ranged weapon. So that's it for him. Oh, shouldn't have done that. All right, so that's it for my guy. Again, I can't. I can maybe take out a sword, but I can't reach you. So even if I could take a sword out, I'd have to get up and try to hit you. No, I'm sorry. You're right next to me. What am I talking about? Anyway, I rolled a 27, even if I took the sword out and was able to hit you. So, Joe, you're up.
I'm gonna look at Solaris and I'm gonna say, I can feel your anger. He's defenseless. Take your weapon. Strike him down with all your hatred, and your journey to the dark side will be complete. And then I'm gonna try to. He's on the ground, right?
Yeah, I rolled a 1.
Okay, I'm gonna
strike him down with all your anger.
Try to grapple him here. So it's I have to make a touch attack against him.
Which provokes an attack of opportunity.
Right? Yep.
All
so
right.
go for that.
So here's my tip. Pow with a -4 because I'm prone. Plus the other minuses.
And plus the -5. Yeah, he misses. Okay, I think his touch AC was like 12 or something.
Right.
And so now I will go for the grapple. 13.
All right. Oh, so I oppose. It's got the same stats, so it's 1d20 plus 15.
-5.
-5, yeah. Oh, credit.
Okay, well, he makes it. Okay, I'm not able to grapple him. Okay.
All right. No grapple for him. All right, he's trying to, you see that they're trying to grapple each other One is on the floor, and Mike is trying to, do whatever maneuver on him. All right, so what are you up to there, Mr. Silver?
Well, let's see. I have this guy in my mouth, so I'm gonna walk over here with him in my mouth. I'm gonna use. Can I? Since he's in my mouth, if this one guy's in my mouth, can I use my
Yeah.
one of my feet to kind of press down on the arm of this barbarian so he can't grab his sword?
Sure. Yeah.
Anything you want me to do for that?
No, well, just hit a touch AC of 12, which is not going to be a problem.
Okay, now I touch him. And I'm forcibly doing this too. I'll make it a forced action, so let's give him a negative level at the same time.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's it for him. So that's Solaris. You are watching.
Oh, that's yeah.
Still watching.
Okay.
You're not gonna complete your journey to the dark side?
Nope.
All right. Well, you're a little bit complicit with the horse shit.
Is one of them held down?
Yeah, one of the. Yeah. All right. Well,
one's in my mouth. This guy's in my mouth. I'm holding this guy's arm down so he can't get to his weapon.
oh, by the way, that's my grapple for my little guy. If you can roll to oppose, and I get a couple of minuses, so it doesn't really matter. All right, I'm not gonna roll for him because he would have to beat your weight in order for me to try to get up. So I'm not even gonna bother with that. Mr. Mike, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna punch the shit out of this dude then.
Well, I mean, I technically should do that.
All right.
Fucking sacrifice one of them, dude.
Oh yeah, I should have done that. I already clicked the button. What's he get while he's on the ground? It's harder for me to hit him when he's on the ground, right?
You get a +4 with
easier.
melee.
It's easier. It's harder.
It's easier with
a bow. By the way, that one was me trying to lift your leg off of me, Mr. Silver.
I think he gets 6 negative levels and dies here.
Okay, well.
If the damage doesn't do it, he'd take like 60, 20, 40, 50, 60, 66 plus.
he's
another
taking 6 negative
90.
levels.
Yeah,
You get 6 negative.
Well, if he
He's
the negative levels are enough to kill him. All right, so that's it for him. All right, so Ninja, you were gonna do something, or you already attacked? What am I doing?
yeah. No, I just punched this guy to death.
All right, and by the way, did you hit armor class? Well, yeah, you did. His armor class is 23.
I kind of like stood over him. Like, have you seen that from Office Space when they beat up that printer and they get on top and he's just swinging at it?
Yeah.
That's kind of what I was doing.
All right, well, Mr.
Let's just fast forward this. We know this guy's gonna die.
Yeah, if you want, I mean, he's technically in your mouth, and you don't have to kill him. I mean, I'm not saying you should kill him or you shouldn't kill him. I'm not saying-
We all know what's gonna happen, so let's just fast
I mean,
forward
what's your
this.
knowledge religion check? Get a sacrifice going here.
Oh yeah, if you want, I can sacrifice it or whatever.
You want this prey?
If you don't mind, I need it for my my ninja sensei.
Well, I already got 2 humans to eat. I think I can manage, and I just kind of spit him down. I'll spit him down like on top of the barbarian's body.
All right, so he
Just throw him down there.
All right, so you spit him down. So he's on the floor, and he's kind of like he's doing that backward crawl from his back, guys, because he's trying to do the backward on his back crawl with his elbows going north. I don't know if you want to stop him, but that's what he's doing. Because
I will stop him if he tries to go away. he's.
All right, so
All
right,
if he tries to crawl away, I'm just gonna grapple him.
All right, so you.
I think it's more for a thematic.
Yeah. Yeah. So, regardless, you put your foot down on him, and he says, "Look, I thought we were friends. Don't kill the dragon! Please don't let me die!
And I
And,
eat the corpses of the barbarian and the other one.
And I say, your treachery, helping the Zentarum is well known to us. This dragon has been seeing what you've been doing down in these parts.
Well, I don't know if you specifically don't know. You do know who he is.
I'm
Oh,
lying,
oh,
so
I got you.
I'm lying. I'm
Okay.
just okay.
No,
So,
I got you. I was just confused there.
and I
Alright.
say, plus you're a filthy human, and you're unworthy of life.
He's a gnome, Mike, by the way.
Oh, he's a gnome.
Yeah, he's a little gnome.
Okay, well, then I'll make it faster. All right. So let's check out this sacrifice check. So I got a plus. It's a knowledge religion, so I get plus 19. Plus,
I don't know what you're trying. What the DC is for
I'm gonna.
sacrifice, by the way.
Well, I roll a check, and then depending on what the table says on page 27 of the Book of Vile Darkness, will tell me what happens.
Oh, okay. All right, I'll let you handle that. I'm not gonna even look. Well, I'll look at the book, but you can roll it.
I use the guidance of the avatar, so I get a limited wish. That's what page 27 says. And then there's some other stuff, but it's high enough that. Well, how many hit dice does the guy have?
Well, he was originally a hit die 15 guy, but then you brought him all the way down to I think 6 or 5, somewhere around there.
Okay, so it'd be he's good aligned, correct?
Oh yeah.
What
page did you say that was? Page what?
Page 27 of the Book of Vile Darkness.
All right, 27. Got it.
Does Shar hate gnomes?
I wouldn't think she specifically hates gnomes. I don't think in the lore she has a grudge on gnomes.
Okay. Is this character pure or virginal as determined by you?
Well, he's just a regular guy. He's been laid a bunch of times. He's not a quote unquote
okay.
virgin.
That's all I need to know there. And then I don't think any of these others apply. Okay, so let me look up. I think what does limited wish let you do? I think it lets you do anything kind of minor, right?
Limited wish is, I think, is what, level 6 or lower. I'd have to look it up. Level 6.
6 or lower.
Is it?
Yeah, you can do other effects that are in line with those spells and shit like that too. I mean, you could basically, one of the cool things you could do is you could make any spell permanent as per permanency spell with limited wish.
Is there a cleric spell that lets me commune besides commune? What level is commune? Commune is 5th level.
Contact other planes, not a cleric spell, but it's better than commune.
What level is that spell?
5th. Wizard or sorcerer.
Alrighty. Well, I could do this one. I will attempt to commune with the patient one. It would be, let me look, it's Lords of Madness. Page.
Yeah.
Okay, the patient one is page 177 of Lords of Madness. It's basically the god of the aboleths, and it's an old and alien divinity similar to Thrasidune, and people sacrifice humanoids to him. That's his thing.
What page is he on?
Page 177 of Lords of Madness.
177. You got it.
And I ask the person or the patient one, I say, will you allow me to call myself your exarch if I instigate the human genocide?
What's the guy's name? I'm not. Oh, the patient one. I see.
The patient one,
Blah,
page
blah,
177,
blah,
Lords
blah,
of
blah,
Madness. It's in the
Yes.
bottom right-hand corner of the
Oh
page.
yeah, yeah. Wish secrets, time to feed human sacrifice. Oh, so you're talking to this deity that you don't? Do you worship this deity, by the way, or you just?
No, I want to switch. I want to switch worshiping from Shar to this dude. So that's why I'm like contacting him.
All right. So let's see. Relate to non-humans, plundered secrets, terror. So what does he give you if you sacrifice anything to him? Just out of curiosity.
Oh, that's on page. That's Book of Vile Darkness, page 27.
Oh.
So what I'm doing here is I got limited wish, and I want to use contact other plane to contact. Cause so page 27, I got a 40 that lets me use limited wish. Limited wish lets me cast contact other plane.
Okay.
So I just want to contact this dude and ask him if he'd be cool if I switched my deity over to him. If I could call myself his exarch. If I go around sacrificing humans for him all day and night.
Oh, sure, sure, sure. All right. Well, this is going to be. I want to give you some of your own information. So, what I'm going to have to do is give you a call, dude, and just have a little private conversation with you. So, let me give you a call. Call. How do you call? Shit. Hey, Mike, how do you do a private call? Because I don't see the option to click on private call.
Like in the Skype.
Yeah, yeah. Like I
Um.
click on your picture, right click, and there's no call button or a way
Oh
to
well, that's
call you.
because you're currently in a call. You'd have to end the call and call me back.
Yeah, yeah. I hung up. I right clicked on your face, and I'm not getting an option for
Oh well,
call. Yeah,
let me
give me a call.
let me just leave.
All right, Mike. This is what's going to happen with you. All right, from out of the vast darkness, since again this is an aberration type of god. So out of the darkness, you see like a couple of uh, tentacles coming from the darkness. They're almost like glowing in a way, but it's still really dark. And you see what looks to be these two sinister eyes looking at you from beyond. Again, you're kind of like in the astral plane. You're not really in the astral plane, but this is what you're seeing for visual
Okay.
for visual effects. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, so you're from beyond the darkness of this creature. You can see manifests itself, and it's talking to you telepathically, and it's telling you in like a really gnarly voice that why do you beckon me, and who calls me, and he threatens you to end your life like right now, and you say,
I say I've come to ask your permission to commit genocide of mankind across Faerun in your name.
he says, well, he says, I cannot overstep my bounds with the goddess Shar. I'm afraid I will oblige. I'm not obliged to overstep my bounds because she is handling the very thing that you're needing. and again, I can't do the voice, but that's technically he doesn't want to because he's not like a greater deity, Mike. Like I would assume he's not a greater. I know that, so he can't overstep his bounds with Sharp unless he wants to war with her, and he definitely doesn't want to fuck with her.
Okay, I say, what would you desire if she well, what is it that you would desire then?
And he says, "My people are being attacked in Glyph. The Mind Flyers are overstepping their territory. There's a great battle that's happening in Glyph, and my people." Again, he's mentioning the Mind Flyers versus the Beholders, and he's taking the side of the Beholders.
Okay.
So he's wanting you to do some spell jamming stuff, which you don't have to, but
Okay.
and because again, what you're asking is already in the works, so you're not really asking for anything because that's already in the works. But and again, he doesn't want to overstep his bounds with
I feel you.
Shar.
All right. Well, I say yes. However, once I go, would I have permission to call myself an exarch of your kind?
And then he said, "Bring out your hands," and then you gotta.
I bring them out.
All right, so he puts a fiery tattoo on your top of your palm, well, on the back of your hand. He says, "Show this to my people, and they will know that you are my avatar. Uh, heed them well and save them, because the mind flayers are destroying their population. Their hive mother. Make sure you speak with Xanarar, the hive mother. She will brief you on what exactly needs to be done." This is out of character, Mike. This is a side mission that is can get very complex, and you might have to drag the guys with you to a side mission that's going to take a very long time
All
for
right.
you to
Well, let
finish.
me. So I know the guys really want to go kill Elminster, so let's go do that, and then I'll bring this up, and they'll
All right, so
probably go along with me.
and if you don't want to say anything to them, that they're probably gonna just watch the video and figure it out. But regardless, you don't have to tell them if you don't want. But anyway, you do have the emblem. You can tell them that you have a tattoo or an emblem, a burnt mark on the on the back of your hand. I don't know if you want to, but you do have
All
it.
right.
To make sure that. And again, they're gonna he's gonna commune with the hive mother, and he's gonna tell them, "Hey, my avatar's come in, and
Okay.
be
Will
cool."
do.
Yeah. All right. Well, let me get back to the.
Well, yeah. Let me jump back in there. Thanks.
All right.
All right, I'm back, guys. All right, so this guy dies, and then Anastasia, where'd she go? Anastasia.
She's over here.
Oh, okay.
You wouldn't happen to know where I can get more of this delicious man flesh, would you? It's really tiresome eating all of the random critters that come down here.
I say, well, let's get to. I say, as far as the wizard Elminster goes,
Uh,
I believe that we have a bit of a. We must talk about the plan of defeating him first.
oh, by the way, they might have to do a spot check, Mike. You can
Okay.
you can make your own spot check because
Oh
I'm
yeah. If you guys wanna make a spot check, I don't know. It'd probably be. I'm not trying to hide it or anything.
Oh well, you tell me.
It'd
I don't
probably
know.
be. Yeah, it'd probably just be like a 20 something, 15, 20. I'm pretty sure. If you look at what you'll see is on my hand, I got like a. It is a. Yep. Okay, so you see like what looks to be a mouth surrounded by eyes and kind of like dark colors. And if you have any kind of religion know-how, you know that this is the symbol of the dude
Well,
of
you want to make him roll for the religion check?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. You're good. Yeah. Make a 20. Religion I think is usually. Let me look.
Well, 30 is like the highest, almost impossible. 20 is like
Yeah.
really hard.
Yeah, 30 is obscure information about like specific people and things like that within an organization or religion or whatever the fuck, right?
What would be the? I think so. A basic question's a 15. Okay, so it'd be a 15 to identify the symbol of a deity. I think.
Yeah, I can't fail that.
All right, so you know that this is the symbol of the patient one, who is a aboleth deity that page. Basically, it's like an alien divinity. No. Yeah, so you can. I'll read it out here. The terrible divine entity known as the Patient One is patron to a number of aboriginal races, such as aboleths, cloakers, chols, Avalakai, and other monsters. It watches and waits in the darkness, whispering sibilant secrets to the shadows until such a time to feed on human sacrifices its worshippers offer. It's an old and alien deity. An elder powers similar to Gahanadar or Thorazadun. It's possible the terrible dark powers are related somehow, but no human has plumbed their secrets and survived to tell the tale. The symbol of the Patient One is a mouth surrounded by eyes, always in dark colors.
Oh, well, there you go.
So you see that appeared on my hand. Does anyone want to ask me about it?
Not really. I'm too busy eating this human. Plus, I don't really care too much about that religious things. Those religious stuffs.
I say, I kind of, did I notice that you noticed my hand? Or you just don't care?
It's more like I saw it, so then I just went back to what I was doing. Like, I just, you didn't care.
All right, is anybody going to ask me
soccer
about
with one of their heads right now, so
I did not make my spot check, so I don't see it.
All right, guys. Well, this is related to a side quest, maybe a little bit later on, but I think you guys want to do Elminster first, so that I can talk about that when we're done with that.
All right.
I'm gonna use this candle you gave me,
Oh, okay.
and I'm gonna. It's Candle of Invocation, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'll use it to summon a noble Janny. I need to make the UMD to emulate that. I can't fail it with my modifier.
Now,
I think you want the F rate.
do you
right?
know how to use magical devices?
Yes, use magic device is an inherent dragon skill, and you can emulate it with, you
Emulate
can
a
use
limit.
it. Yep, with the DC. Thanks to the extra hit dice I receive, which gives me more skill points, I have a plus 31 mod to my UMD.
Oh, okay. Hey, you sent me a link the other day for a dragon magazine. You're not.
I didn't use it.
Okay. All right. Well,
No. I was gonna use that and not age myself as much, but then you're like, no, I can't use it. I'm just gonna go balls to the wall on the age then.
All right. So what else are you guys doing? Is that it? Is that all?
So I'm going to use this to use the gate spell to summon a noble Johnny, who I will make use of his wish ability to give me. How many nightsticks do you think I can get out of one wish?
Isn't there like percentile for summoning noble? I think it's like a 5% or something. Like if you summon a genie, there's only like a percentile.
He's using gate. The Candle of Invocation makes a gate. Emulates the gate. Is the gate spell.
Right. But still, summoning a genie, it's like a noble genie. Is what I'm saying. Is it's like a small percentile.
And Afridi does the same thing, so if there's any quibble over it, the Afridi does the same thing.
But it's a calling effect. It's not summoned anyway. Let me look at. I'm not sure. I'm familiar with what exactly you're talking about.
Yeah.
By naming a particular being or kind of being as you cast a spell, you cause the gate to open in the immediate vicinity of the desired creature and pull it through, willing or unwilling.
No, I see that. It's just that the chances of that particular genie, I think it's in the somewhere in. I think I read it. It's like a low percentile.
It's not.
Yeah, you'd have to source what you're talking about
It's
because I've never
fluff
heard of
text
that.
in the DMG, or I mean the Monsters Manual.
Oh, is it?
It's
Is it for the
basically just
Efreet?
saying. It's basically just saying. There's basically text next to normal Jinn that says like the Jinns can also do the wish thing that the Ifrit can do, but they're considered like noble Jinns, and there's a smaller amount of them.
Yeah,
There's no
exactly.
percentile or anything like that.
Yeah, I could have sworn there was. Anyway, I don't want to spend too much time on it.
But yeah, how many, again, about how many nightsticks do you think I can get out of a single wish spell? 1 or 2?
Well, I mean,
I
one.
I
wish
think
is-
that Wish
so one
makes one. I think, but I could.
Yeah, one.
If you're using the normal one, it says create a magic item for one wish. So I think
Okay,
you
so
could use a greater, like one of the greater effects, but then that's kind of up to the DM as far as how many.
I'm not going to leave that decision up to him. So for now, I'll just use it to grab a free nightstick. I have something else I can get, but my saves are high enough that I'm not too worried about it right now.
Oh, sure. All right. Well, is that it for you? You're done with that, or what?
Yep.
All right. So the
I'm wishing up 2 greater stone golems.
all right. All right. So what do you guys want to do now? I mean, you summon the genie or whatever it is that you're doing. He gives you your item, and you guys he is whisked back, or he goes through the gate. And what else are you guys up to?
Killing this stuff.
I'm gonna manifest meta faculty.
All right, boys.
Yeah, go ahead.
So where's he at?
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, conscious, countless, scene, remote viewing, uncanny, blah 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 blah. Whereabouts, manifest power, following creature, target use present. So, manifest.
Yeah, so I know his name, I know his race, I know his alignment and character class. I have an estimate of his number of hit dice. So how many hit dice does he have? About what, 21 to 40, according to if we're going by the epic level handbook.
Yeah, let me get the stats for you guys. Elminster. All right, let's just go with these stats for now, guys. Because what the hell is this? Okay, here we go, guys. I think they copy from the Epic handbook anyway, guys. So just to and this site is not 100% accurate a lot of times, guys. But just to make it easy for you guys, I'll just show you this. And again, it might be off by the CR, might be wrong. But
yeah, that's off because Epic is a 3.0 thing, and he was updated so that those 4 levels are extra.
I think he was
levels,
updated
so
in Forgotten Realms campaign setting.
No, this is the Forgotten Realms campaign setting. He's updated in the Epic level handbook, so Epic 4 becomes Wizard 4, so he has Wizard 24 instead of that Epic 4 at the end.
Oh, okay. All right, so you basically, and you can see that he might be on the other side of the planet.
I mean, he's basically the same thing. Like they don't really change much.
All right, now if there was a Salacrum on the guy, how would you know which one is him? Because they're all
because it's the real one.
All All right, so let's just go. Hey, you know what? Let's just go back. You know that he's back in the tower, guys. So you,
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
dude,
the
you have to
ninja's
tell me
there.
because the ninja's been waiting for that motherfucker.
He's been under his covers.
Yeah. All right, so he goes back. So while you guys are doing this, he goes back to the tower. He's back, and Leo goes up the stairs. You are downstairs in the tower, Mr.
I
Dude.
didn't even want to kill him with the ninja because that's just unfair to Elminster. He would lose so easily. I
All right.
thought we were gonna do this with the wizard, but shit. All right.
Whichever way you want it, it doesn't matter to me, guys. But just to make things a little bit fast. All right, so he's back in the tower. You guys can probably teleport out of here, so I don't think that's a big deal. Regardless, you can see that in your mind's eye or whichever way you want to do it, and you know that he's up in the stairs. So your character, the ninja character, is kind of like waiting there. You hear Elminster talk or shout down to the Leo guy that he needs him up there, front chop chop. So he goes up there with a couple of documents. He goes up the stairwell. You're under the stairs or wherever it is that you want to be. Doesn't really matter to me. You're under the stairs. You know that there's a ward there.
I think I said I was waiting under his bed. Is what I said.
Oh well.
Specifically.
How did you get past the wards, like the time stop and all that other stuff?
Yeah, I dispelled him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he would've-
we got through the time stop to get in the front door, I think.
Yeah, but he would have noticed that the time stop is not there. As soon as he popped in, he would have said, "Oh, wait a minute."
Right, but the servant already knew that we dispelled that when we came there.
He's not a sorcerer. He wouldn't have known. He's not a.
He specifically said, "You guys must be powerful. You dispelled my
that was
you dispelled the time stop on the door."
That was a door. We're talking about the stairways that go up into his bedroom, because it's a tower. He's up on the second floor, right, guys?
Mhm.
So again, how do you stop the time stop that goes up into his room via the stairwell?
Well, he can move across multiple planes, so that doesn't matter.
Well, again, how did you get up to his?
He could have either gone ethereal, shadow walked, or also transported through the shadows with his. Let me see his sheet here. With his ritual of shadow walking, etc.
Well, okay, so that bypasses the time stop and everything that has to do with that. Just out of.
Yeah, he just goes into the shadows and bypasses the area unless somehow the trap is also on the shadow plane.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, all right. So let's go ahead and do this because again, now if you guys just want Slevin to do all this, that's fine with me. But
does Slevin let me know telepathically or something that he's home?
Oh yeah, for sure. He lets you know.
Oh, okay.
Well,
then
how's he going to do telepathically again? He's like you're on the other side of the planet. Telepathy doesn't.
Telepathic bond does not care about distance.
I don't know about that. Let me just check that.
Let me look. Where is
telepath bond? Telepathic bond. Okay.
Oh, it's
Close range is not. Well, that's probably to the target.
oh.
Willing to be 30 feet apart.
That's when you first cast it.
Once the bonds form, it works over any distance. It's in the third sentence of the spell.
Permanent.
1, 2, 3, 4. The fifth sentence of the spell.
Desired.
Last sentence, first paragraph.
Oh, okay. Once the bond for although it's not. All right. Well, the time on this duration's only 10 minutes per level. So unless he
that's fair.
Yeah. So unless he cast it
It
while
can be made permanent. If you look at the list of permanencies.
Yeah,
it is a spell that is eligible for permanency.
Yeah, but how are you casting permanency? Permanency is like what, a 5th level spell or something? I think. Well, let me just click on it. Yeah.
I think we've leveled up a little bit, but back when he was around, he could cast as I believe. Let me get to that section of the sheet, but I believe it was an 11th level cleric casting he had, and 8th or 9th level sorcerer casting as well. Let's see here.
All right.
Ninja. Let's see.
All right. Well, let's go ahead.
Yep. So yeah, he cast as an 11th level cleric.
Who cast as 11 level cleric?
The ninja.
Uh,
And he has the he also has the time domain, which gives him access to permanency.
so you're a ninja / cleric, or how's that work?
Pretty much, yeah. Ninja / cleric. He has the let me see what it's called here. He has the mock divinity ability of
From the Lil 2.
The Lil 2, so he casts with his charisma modifier as I believe it's a 9th level cleric, but then he also has increased that by 2 levels with one of his prestige classes, so 11th level cleric.
All right. So how many levels of ninja are you, and how many levels of cleric are you?
I'm only 1 level of Rokugan Ninja, and let's see here.
What book is he in? Because
He actually has more than that because he has air. He has air now.
yeah. What book is he in? Like it'll say.
That's it. Yeah, that's in Rokugan campaign setting.
Which campaign's in? Oh, the.
Rokugan campaign setting. It's the Oriental Adventures campaign setting book.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to kind of look at that. All right. So Oriental Adventures. What?
It doesn't give him any casting. It just gives him a dodge ability, pretty much at level 1.
Oriental. What page is that? Is that? Because I'm looking at the Oriental Adventures 3.5 that has the.
Different book, my man. This is part of the expanded content for Oriental Adventures. So it's.
Oh, I got that one too. What? Well, let me check it out.
Yeah.
The update. Are you talking about the update? 3.5. Because I don't think there's only 2 books that I got.
No, I think he's talking about the Rokugan campaign setting, which is another Oriental Adventures Rokugan. I think Wizard Zone's Legend of the Five Rings as well, and they printed a campaign setting book for that. It was built on the 3.5.
Here we go. Rokugan campaign setting, the ninja class. Well, actually, is it? Yes, it is, I think. Yeah. Rokugan campaign setting, the ninja class is on.
Can you give us a link for the link or the book at least?
Alright, this is the scribed link. It may or may not work for you, depending on...
Yeah,
that's what the book looks like.
Good. Yeah, page 39. Page 39.
Oh, you can scroll down to this with this.
Yeah, but sometimes it'll prompt you to give them money. So.
Oh yeah, it won't show me the rest of it. Okay.
Here's the link to the Trove, but that second link I think should download it or open it.
Oh, okay, let's take a look at that. Yeah, I've never seen this book.
That's because you're missing a lot of books.
On page 1 it says like down there under license of Wizards of the Coast and 2001 Wizards of the Coast. So it's a Wizards book. Might take a while to load though.
Yeah.
You're loading in a browser.
Yeah. You're also missing a lot of the Dragonlance books, my dude. So.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna download 1,000 books, man. That's just not gonna happen. All right, so what page did you say it was? 35?
39.
39. All right, take it.
It looks like the table starts on 40 though, for the class.
39. All right, this might take a while, guys. I just have to take a look at that. How's he casting?
All right, I'm gonna go take
What
a
if-
whiz while you guys figure it out.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm just curious what
39.
of what consequence getting ninja dodge and 1d6 sneak attack is to the equation here.
30, 39.
Oh shit! This ninja has full BAB.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'll have to retrain my Crusader levels into actual ninja.
Background.
Dude, yeah, Shadow is trying to make you a ninja.
I thought the other ninja has only like 15 BAB.
Where's
So
the spell level thing here on this guy?
This doesn't offer spell levels.
Well, how are you? Yeah, I thought you were. You had it some. How did you have? How are you casting the? I thought you said you had cleric stuff. As I don't know how you.
Yeah,
have cleric.
Mock Divinity from the Lil 2's extraordinary ability.
Extraordinary ability.
the Lil 2 is in, I think, one of the fiendish Kodak Hordes of the Abyss. I think the Lil 2.
So if you'll open your copy of let's see here, Serpent Kingdoms, and we'll go to the Saruk.
So Serpent Kingdom. What page?
I'll find the page for you. Let's see.
Sorry, guys. I got
Page 80.
80. 80. You said 80, right?
Page 80.
All right. Well,
Yep.
I have to.
But
check.
like I said, this guy's really powerful. You can fight the wizard if you prefer, but it's up to you. It's either this guy's going to be in the combat or my little lady's going to be in the combat. So I'm not going to use both, just one. Yeah, if you go to Sarek, you look at manipulate form. At will, a Sarek can modify any scaled one native to Toral, which is any creature with the reptilian subtype.
Well, you're this
It's
guy.
included in that?
Are you a snake guy or what?
No, I'm not a snake guy, but I can turn into a snake guy, and I also have a snake guy familiar, a viper familiar.
Oh, so you turning into this guy is what you're saying.
So you're essentially turning into Pun.
Right.
Great.
Less fun, more just a couple cool abilities.
All right. Falls under the subject. Okay. All right.
Anyways, if you go down to the second paragraph, a Sarek may also grant the target an extraordinary supernatural or spell-like ability or remove one from it. So that's how I got Mock Divinity from the Lil 2.
All right. So okay. So you polymorphed into this guy. I got it. Well, aren't you limited to the hit dice of your own hit dice? You can't be above, like, yeah. If I remember correctly, you can't be above your own hit die. So if you're a 10th hit die ninja, you can't polymorph into a 14 hit die creature.
Polymorph any object doesn't have that limitation, though.
Really? That's kind of.
Yeah, because you can
that
turn
is
a
true.
shrew. You can turn a shrew into a manticore. So
It has a time limitation on it, is the only one. But that's a level 8 spell. So did you use your a scroll or wealth or spellcasting services
I
for
paid
that?
for spellcasting services. Correct.
One creature, non-magical object, up to 40 feet. So just out of curiosity, since you're using a scroll, or how do you do this?
Spellcasting services.
From who?
That's part of the standard core rules.
Yeah, it's in the DMG.
So
Here, I'll find it
8th
for
level
you.
spell costs like I don't even know.
yeah, no, I got that part.
Nothing.
But
It's only like 1,000 some.
who are?
I'll post it in the chat.
But who helped your? I understand that it's in the DM. Yeah, you can get somebody.
Any one of the wizards in Japan.
Okay. All right. Well, sure, I guess. All right. Well, I'll go with that. Look, I don't want to spend too much time on the other guys. Want to do something here tonight. All right. So let's just go into the tower. And again, if you guys want to get in on the tower, that's fine. Doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
teleport us all there.
Yeah, you all have a very accurate description of the current location that the ninja is in right now because he's telepathically given it to Ninja. So
Well, the forbiddenness is not going to let you teleport in because Elminster's not going to just have.
he's gonna dispel that the moment he tells Ninja about it. So that's not gonna be a problem.
All right. Well, he's definitely going to know something's up if you dispelled his forbiddenness, man. All right. Well,
No, for sure. Yeah. I would expect him to. Yeah, once that's gone, and he can't see the aura. I assume he has what Elminster has like detect magic on constantly or something like that.
Do you have a way to lock him down so he doesn't just teleport away the minute you do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, let me put the tower in here real fast.
Well, here's the thing: your teleport. Well, I don't even have to dispel it because your teleport is an extraordinary
ability.
Yeah. So I can just activate my 100-foot anti-magic fields, and you can teleport into that area of the tower.
Well, he wouldn't. Oh, he's teleport. Yeah, he's talking to you. I'll just put this. I'll just put this tower on here. This is not kind of like what I wanted to use, but it's good enough. All right, so let me put you guys on the map. Now, technically, you guys are. Elminster knows you're here. You're in downstairs. Under the stairway or wherever Slevin wants to be at. All right, so you guys see the map, right?
No.
Pascal, are you here?
Yes, I don't see the map.
Okay. Yeah. So before we go in there, I'll use alter form to get magic community, tough as bones, and what's the other one? I think it's called Deathless Mastery or something like that. One second.
All right. Well, let me just go ahead and put all you guys in the map. What about the? Before we do all that, let's finish the role playing with the dead people real fast. I just kind of want to transition into the tower in a second. All right. So you guys are finished eating the people that you were trying to help out. You've spoken with some sort of a deity that has spoken with Mike's character about something that he might or might not tell you about. And
we talked a bit while you were talking with Lanier here.
All right. Well, regardless, so you guys don't want to do anything other than teleport out, especially with the Shadow Dragon doesn't really know what the hell's going on. Am I correct on that?
I'm going to be asking naturally why you want to go after a being with the powers with a power like Elminster. I mean, I'll be naturally curious about that.
He's a dirty human, and he's helping other dirtier humans.
I don't see the map.
Well, right now. Oh, well, you should. You guys. Nobody else sees the map?
Oh, no.
Negative. Oh, now I do.
Well,
I'm back. Oh, I'm in this. Okay, I can see it now.
Okay.
Yeah. I see the three guys basically.
You seem rather confident against someone of Elminster's caliber.
We gathered a good team. We'll just put it that way.
All right. Let me go ahead and.
Well.
Go ahead. Yeah.
If a certain group were to dispose of Elminster, no doubt his tower would be full of wealth and treasure, I would be. Let's say if I were to lend you my aid here, one might assume that I could add a portion or add this wealth to my own personal collection.
Oh, absolutely. You are a dragon after all. We understand that's how this works here.
All right.
That's what I just lost the map.
Oh yeah. Well, right now we're still in the tunnel because I want Silver to kind of, you know, role play for a little bit, trying to figure out what the hell the guys are doing.
I'm more interested. Like I said, I'm interested why. And other than him being a filthy human, why would you want to remove him?
I say my masters have instructed us to get rid of him. He's also been hunting me and my companions for an item we found that he desires.
Interesting. Well, I have no personal qualms about whether he's dead or not, but if it does mean the chance to get some of the fabled wealth in there, I could be convinced.
I say for our fight, and I pull out like a long garrote. I say if you could maybe use this to choke him with it, that would be very good.
Out of character, what's that again?
I have a locking garrote from Song and Silence, and it's a Theuna weapon from forget what the book, Arms and Armor or whatever.
Arms and Equipment
Guide. Yeah. And you're gonna have a God grapple check, which is what you need for that weapon.
This is assuming I don't have to go
Don't
through any
forget your
magic field.
sensei also knows how to grapple.
Yeah, or I could pass it off to the ninja, and you could just try to hold him or grapple him yourself, so we get multiple grapplers on him, so he can't run out.
Now, Mister, I know where Elminster is. Would you know where his clones are as well?
And what's to say that a person of his caliber wouldn't have something like, I don't know, a freedom of movement on him?
Oh, yeah, we have ways of dealing with that. So
Yeah, I've had this. Well, this character's had this whole time to check out his tower. So pretty much anything in his tower, I would know about that he has as resource available. If it's outside of the tower, obviously, I'm not necessarily going to know about it. But
Yeah, but you just did your I know everything meta magic thing.
oh, that was a different character. I didn't think I was actually going to get a fight Elminster with my ninja, but since that's happening, I mean, fuck it, I'll take it. I mean,
Well,
it's your choice. Yeah, I'm not going to fight him with two characters. I'm just going to fight him with one character. So
Right,
you let me
but
know right now. Am I
I
doing it with the wizard? Am I doing it with the ninja?
I need to be technically correct on the answer that might affect you in the future. So, do you know?
Yeah. So
his-
I know his name, his race, alignment, his character class. I have a general estimate of his hit dice, so I know whether he's between 5 hit dice.
is Pascal here?
6, 11, 12
Yes, I
to
am.
20, 21 to 40. Since you're using the Epical Handbook, it would be 21 to
The
40.
question.
I know his location.
The question was, do you know where his clones are? That's the question.
No, that wouldn't tell
no.
him.
No, but I do know any significant items currently in his possession, any significant activities or actions he's undertaken in the last 8 hours.
Okay,
So
well,
if he did make a clone in the last 8 hours, I know about that one.
Yeah, well, he did this a while back. All right, so just you answered my question. All right, so
Yep.
all right, well, you finished with the role playing, Silver.
Is Pascal here?
I'll agree to help them if they give me a sizable portion of the wealth in that tower. I'm a dragon. I need my treasure.
I got you. All right, everybody else cool? Everybody?
Yeah, so you get a fifth.
All right. Well,
Plus, you could take the tower, the real estate.
are we done with the role playing? Because I want to try to get to the tower. All right, I take that. Well, you finished Silver. I think you had a really good question, by the way. What was that? You said you're not thinking about maybe going with them or what?
No, I've already had my question answered.
All right. So you're going to go with them. Is that correct?
I said if they're willing to let me have a sizable portion of the wealth in the tower, then I'm more than willing to lay waste to Elminster. I'm indifferent to him.
I got you. All right. Well, let's go ahead and move up to the tower. Now, some of you guys are downstairs because the dispel magic and all that had to happen before. So Minister knows you're down here. Leo is down in the bottom portion of the tower. Do you want to kill him first, or how do you want to do this?
I'm just gonna. I have his book, and I say we've come back to deliver the book.
All right. So again, Slevin's character was under the bed or wherever he said he was. He hears.
Yeah, he's stalking. Now that Elminster's here, he's stalking him.
All right.
So.
All right. So he dispelled the thing. Elminster knew what he was doing. He knows there's something up. He's downstairs. Leo is he gets the telepathic notice.
He's ready to also, if Elminster tries to take any actions.
Well, he's talking telepathically to Leo. Leo is nervous right now. The guy's just teleported in because you just dispelled the.
Wouldn't we teleport? Are you dispelling and we're teleporting in, or are you using your anti-magic field and we're teleporting in?
You can't use anti-magic and teleport in, Mike. So.
Yeah, Mike has an extraordinary teleportation effect, so he can.
Yeah. So, are you gonna use that, or what's the plan? Because I think Silver's telling me that his character can't do a lot in an anti-magic field.
Well, dragons have huge grapple checks. They're great in anti-magic fields. Well, ideally, we would use the anti-magic field for you to teleport in at least initially, just so that he doesn't get any warning. And then once you're here, then I can turn it off.
All right, let's do that. Is everyone else good with that plan?
Yep.
All right. So okay, so you can hear the words abracadabra upstairs, Mister whoever, doesn't matter. So he's doing some abracadabra shit upstairs. All right, you don't know what's yeah.
I'm watching him. I got my eyes on him.
Yeah, but remember he had the time stop spell on the staircase. So what you did was you dispelled that. You went upstairs, and then you. And by the way, this is.
No, I just bypassed that. I'm in his bedroom.
Oh right, you did with.
Then I'm inviting the people in. They teleport in. Then I shut off my anti-magic field and go back to stalking him.
Now you bypass the forbiddens, right? That dark magic bypass the forbidden.
Yeah, with the anti-magic field, correct.
Now what was the spell called again? Where you bypass that?
Anti-magic field. Anti-magic field just suppresses all magic in the area, which would include a forbiddens.
Oh, okay. Anti-magic, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Feat. I know there's some things you can't. Dispel magic does not remove the field. Just might. Okay. All right. You're not trying to remove it. All right. So, since you guys are you down? Are they downstairs, teleporting downstairs, or where they at? Because they can't bypass that time stop.
They would have to teleport into the area of my anti-magic field, and I've already bypassed the time stop.
All right, so if Elminster technically can't teleport in the room, because he doesn't have that ability to bypass your anti-magic shield. He wouldn't be there, Slevin. You see what I'm saying? He doesn't. He cannot bypass your anti-magic because he doesn't have what Mike has. So.
I'm just turning that on temporarily to let the homies teleport in, letting Ninja bring the crew, right?
He wouldn't have been able, if you're under his bed and you've got anti-magic field on, it would affect the whole room. Therefore, he wouldn't be able to teleport in his room, Slev.
His room's only like 10 feet big.
It's not that. Well, the anti-magic, I think it's got a 30-foot radius. Am I not right on that?
Nah, it's 10-foot radius.
Oh, 10-foot radius? Then, okay, well, yeah, well, tell you what. Then I don't think everybody would be able to fit in that 10-foot radius if Mike and the rest of the guys are teleporting in. So how's that going to work?
I mean, they can easily shrink up and fit.
I mean,
it doesn't even matter because
I can use my anti-magic field too.
All right. Well,
so I could use it, and mine's like 100 feet or something stupid like that.
Well, the thing is Elminster's already teleported here. I didn't even turn on the anti-magic field until after he got here, right? So the thing is I wouldn't have stopped him from being able to teleport here.
No, I'm not worried about Elminster. You have a point with a 10-foot radius. I thought it was a bigger. The problem is your friends can't fit into that little square, that little 10-foot radius circle. Is what I'm saying. Because if I put this guy,
they're all medium size, and the dragon's only large or something.
Look, dude, I'm showing you.
It looks good to me.
I mean, put them in the circle. Everybody, put your character.
Yeah, they just fit. Look at that.
Or whatever.
They fit.
Everybody, put your thing in the circle, please. Are we all here?
Yep.
Right.
Yes, and I am in the circle.
And I'm assuming that I cannot use the what's her name because I'm only fighting with one guy. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's fine. That's fine. What about
where's my token?
Yeah, that's what I was. You guys don't need me to put the tokens in. Just grab and drop your guy into the map. All right, is everybody on the map? Everybody on the map?
The son, I need to make me tiny.
Well, you can fit. All I wanted.
Oh yeah, he's a really small bat.
I'm a will-o-wisp.
Are you a will-o-wisp?
Yeah, I polymorph into one in wild shape, and I have the ability of it also.
All right. Well, regardless, here's what happened. You're under the bed. Elminster got wise because again, there's an anti-magic field in the room. Plus, the time stop on the stairwell is not working, so he just saw that. So I
bypassed the stairwell though, so it's still
right, yeah.
It's still there.
So yeah, my bad.
It's still there.
Yeah, you're right. All right. Well then, I did one abracadabra because he can hear you. I would assume, unless your innate ability is able to cast as anti-magic with no verbal.
No. Yeah. I have stealthy spell casting. So yeah, he would have to beat my. He would have to make a spot or listen check to beat my. Let's make sure because I have to get the components for it. But yeah, he has to make a spot or listen against my spellcraft check.
All right, stealthy spellcasting.
Yeah, so.
I never heard of that. Is that a thing?
Yeah, it's from Way of the Ninja. It's another Rokugan feat. Remember, this guy's a ninja. He's got Way of the Ninja feats and things like that. So.
Yeah, well, a ninja technically doesn't cast spells, so you kind of lost me on that one.
Yeah, they do. They do in Rokugan.
Yeah, I just looked at the book, dude. I'm not seeing.
I know. There's prestige classes that let them cast spells and stuff too, and a lot of them multi-class. The thing in Rokugan is that they assume that you're multi-classing. No, like a samurai doesn't just have levels in samurai. They have levels in other shit too.
Well, I don't have time to look that up. Is he full of shit or what?
No, I think he showed me this before. Basically, it lets him cast and then make some kind of move silently or something to avoid being heard casting.
It's a spellcraft check.
All right. Well, I'm gonna cast my spellcraft.
He used something similar, and he used something similar in one of my games, and we looked it up. So.
All right. All right. That's cool. Just wanna make sure you're not full of shit. All right. So let's see here. Where is my Elminster stats? God damn it! Where did it go? Give me a second, guys. I lost my Elminster stuff. Elminster. Here we go. And of course, this is not accurate, but it doesn't matter because I just want to try to maybe kill you. All right, so the listen on my thing here.
Hey, Silver, are you cool doing the Garrett thing? If you don't want to do that, I can do it.
Oh man, my listen sucks, man. All right, so okay, I only got a plus 13 as per the whatchamacallit. What's the DC on me listening to you, bro?
I gotta roll 1 sec. Go to my ninja. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, I don't mind killing Elminster, guys, because he's just going to clone himself, so it's not that big of a deal. And by the way, you won't get XP for this encounter, but, you know, see what happens.
We'll get a lot of shit, though.
51 DC.
51? I can't beat that. All right, so I rolled a 13. And by the way, how did you get that plus 37?
Yes, so I have spell. Whoa, actually, that's lower than it should be. Oh, wow. Okay. Anyways, I'm a level 9 character, which means that I can put up to 12 points into spellcraft. I also have a bloodline, which means that I can put up to 15 points into spellcraft. I have a legendary masterwork item that assists me with my skill, which gives me a plus 10 circumstance bonus to it.
So what's the item called?
Yeah, let me see here. It's just a regular. You know how you can buy
item.
masterwork skill items of any items. Remember, we went over this with the master class.
Right, but I don't know how that gives you a plus on your.
Because the normal versions of these items give you a +2 to your skill, right? I have a super version of one basically, which gives me a +10. It's called a item of legend.
Well, where'd you get this item? Because they don't sell those in stores. So how did you get that?
The master class can, like I said, craft these items of legend.
Oh yeah, you did mention that. Well,
went over this.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's. That makes. All right. You know he got me on the. All right. Well, that's it. I wouldn't have beat him if he didn't have any of that shit anyway. All right. So again, you are under the bedroom. Elminster is here. Let me just put a picture of him on the map. And Leo's downstairs. He's yelling at Elminster that he say, "Hey."
Well, don't we teleport in around him? Did we go through that we can fit in this circle?
Yeah. I mean, his room is technically smaller, guys, but it's been 100 years, so he revamped the whole area. Actually, that's a little bit. Yeah, that's good enough. All right, so it's actually the tower is a little bit bigger than what I should have on here, but that's fine. Regardless, you guys teleport in. He notices that you guys are in his bedroom. He says, "Well met. What brings you fellas into my abode? Unwelcomed?" All right, so
Give me some chon chon.
All right, so
So
you
yeah,
got.
I'm checking him out
All right,
with my arcane sight to see if he has any spells active right now.
yeah, he's got contingency. He also has the ion stones around his head. He's got boots of teleportation. He's got a staff of the magi. He's also got the other items are not the. I've only mentioned the items that are maybe getting him out of trouble. Things like boots of speed and stuff like that, guys, are not gonna really affect you. So I'm not gonna go through the list. Okay, guys. The important stuff is what I
All right. Well,
mentioned.
yeah. I mean, if it's anything that gives him an immunity or like spell turning or something like that, I can't fail the spellcraft check to identify
Oh
it.
yeah, spell
So
turning, ring of spell turning, and ring of. Oh, he also has what's that?
he has
Rod.
a ring of spell turning on.
Yeah, well, he's got it. He's got it on him all the time, by the way. A
Okay.
ring of spell turning, and what was the other one where it absorbs? No, I'm thinking it's ring of spell turning. What is that one? I just was just thinking about it. And a rod of cancellation, which is you guys already know what that is. All right, so he's got a rod on his on the side of his belt, guys. So you can you just pull it out. But he's got a staff of magic on one hand, and he's got the pipe. He's looking at you guys, and he basically said what I just said, which is what brings you to my abode unwelcomed. All right, so you
Um,
guys say. Now I'm not gonna run. I'm not gonna roll initiative because he wants to hear you out, or you can attack. I don't. It doesn't matter to me.
Ninjo says,
yeah, while Ninja's talking as well, the shadow, obviously unseen as always, is going to he's going to move up next to Elminster, and he's going to chill.
All right. Well, he's chilling and he's asking you all these questions. I'm not going to go through the list of immunities, but regardless, what are you guys doing?
Ninjo says, I heard you were hunting us down, for the Eye Mask Arcana,
And he says, hunting you down, my dear lad. I am merely seeking the items that belong to me. Now, if you do my, and he kind of sees with his arcane sight that you have it, unless you have it in your bag of holding
it's
or
in
whatever.
my enveloping pit.
Or yeah, Bellington, he's not going to see that. But he says, "Well, I've been looking for a specific item, and it's been a tough going trying to locate it. Now, I haven't had time to investigate the culprits, but since you are in my abode, I would assume that you are the ones responsible. So, let's just, what brings you here, unless you're here to murder me? I don't see that we have to get into these quarrels.
Say,
Oh, also, he's got displacement on right now, guys.
all right. I say, what the fuck did you say about me, you little bitch? I'll have you know I graduated top of my class in the doppelgangers, and I've been involved in numerous secret raids on the humans.
All right,
I have over 300 confirmed kills, and I'm trained in guerrilla warfare.
Oh dear.
He says, my dear boy, you're technically not a doppelganger, but if your people would stop what they're doing, we wouldn't have this issue. Now, again, I ask you one more time before things might get testy. What brings you here? And you might or might not want to leave now.
Said, you're fucking dead, Elminster. I can be anywhere, anytime. I can kill you in over 700 different ways, and that's just with my bare hands. Not only am I extensively trained in unarmed combat, but I have the entire arsenal of the doppelganger army at my command, and I'll use it to the full extent to wipe your miserable ass off the face of this continent, you little shit.
All right, well, real fast.
Oh, God.
That's a good meme. That's a good meme.
All right, so real fast, even because these are arcane caster guys, he could just cast a spell without you knowing it. Am I correct on that, or Well, you would know that he's casting a spell right now, would you?
Not in my area. I'm a mage slayer.
Right, but he doesn't have to do anything other than think about casting the spell.
I mean, I know he's an initiative Mr. so he can cast it, but wouldn't his magic items be suppressed?
Yeah, isn't Mr. Dude have an anti-magic field up?
Yeah, but remember he's a chosen, so you can cast an anti-magic.
Yeah, he can cast spells, but
Yeah.
his magic
No.
items would be
He has to
suppressed.
activate an ability to do that.
He can't cast spells. Chosen and Mystery don't give you that ability, but he has ability that he can use to activate to automatically dispel an anti-magic field.
Yeah, but if I remember correctly, Chosen of Mestra get their immunity to dead magic zones. I think I'm right on that.
No.
You're thinking of a different thing. Like if you use Shadow Weave, but Shadow Weave is like not like you gotta be a chosen of Shar. I think Mistra hates the Shadow Weave.
Well, let's look.
Check out the Silver Fire ability in his stat block. That's what you're thinking of. The Silver Fire ability lets him make a 70-foot cone as a supernatural ability that restores magic to a dead magic or anti-magic field.
Well, there's a link, guys, so we don't have to debate it. Chosen gains 1 spell through 9 ability. Select, change, chosen vary defense, immunity. Chosen are immune to 1 spell. Immunity cast on them. Line of sight. Oh, I could have sworn she was immune to that.
Yes, it's the Silver Fire ability is the thing I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. Dedicated to.
Yeah, Silver Fire can dispel an anti-magic field, but
all right, well,
I think that's what you're confused with.
All right, well, regardless, I can't cast technically. I mean, I could do something like dispel magic or something, but yeah, I might go ahead and have to do that. But I'd have to win the initiative because you guys would know that I'm casting dispel magic because I know there's an anti-magic field around me, so he knows that. I mean, you're gonna know when you're in an anti-magic field. All right, guys. So he's not digging it, and he's doing a innate spell, which is dispel magic. And again, he's an arcane mage, so he doesn't have to say abracadabra or move his hands around. So if you can tell that, the only person who I technically can tell,
you can't cast it at anti-magic field.
Well, there's what was that? Actually, you shouldn't tell me. So.
Talking about the Silver Fire ability?
No, he was talking about I have something on me that I could use to get out of here.
Yeah, it's the Silver Fire ability.
Yeah. Well, if I have the Griever, I have to have, which I do, Mage Disjunction. That's the only thing that would get me out of here. Mage's Disjunction. All right, I would have to cast that, guys. So.
Yeah, but you're in an AMF.
Well, that's the only spell that would work, dude. So that's the only thing I could do.
Yes, if you cast it on the anti-magic field. But
Silver,
not from within.
did you take that Garrett? Do you want to do that or no?
I can, but I rolled a 2 on my initiative.
Okay, well that's not terrible because I have he's in an anti-magic field now. So all right, well.
All right, well let me roll initiative real fast, guys. Let's see initiative on my.
I mean, to cast Disjunction, he has to leave the AMF.
Right.
I don't see initiative on my stats.
Do you want me to open them? And they're in the Epic Level Handbook, right?
Yeah, if you can, just to be technically correct. What is that, real fast?
That's the Epic Level Handbook. It would be. Let me see here.
I mean, yeah, I could bring it. I should bring it out. I just don't want to spend too much.
It's a +10. It's right after
+10.
Yeah.
All right, +10. Okay, all right.
Yeah, I'm gonna close out of this again though.
Question for you guys: how do I roll my initiative differently? Because the creature I am in have +7 on its initiative. How do I arrange that?
To roll your initiative normally, then on the turn order thing, click on the number next to your token and just enter in your new number.
Yeah, or you can just click on your token, and the upper right-hand corner, you're going to see initiative button. You just click on that.
Yeah, I know, but the creature I am turned in presently have a higher initiative than Torm. How
Just
do I tweak it?
adjust for your
Yeah,
increased dexterity.
So basically, I need to add +7 to that.
Yeah, so take whatever roll you get and add +7 to it.
Yeah, and then you can change your own initiative, Pascal. Just click on the number and change it to what you want, okay? All right, Ninja. All right, Ninja. Though you technically don't know that Mister. Well, he can't do that. He has to get out of that area. It's only a 10-foot cone in that anti-magic field, Mister Dude. Whoever's in there. Let me just put a 10-foot cone around you. Okay, 10 foot.
No, this area is correct. It's widened. No. It's widened. The area was correct.
Oh, what do you mean? Oh, you did a widened meta magic on it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Well,
No, son, I'm kind of at the bottom of the thing. If you can bring me up, it will be great.
Oh, sure. All right, there you go. All right, so he casts that. All right, guys, the Ninja Joe, you're up on the initiative.
I think I'm gonna delay my turn till after Shadow.
All right, Shadow, you're next on the initiative. All right, the initiative. I see that the armor class on the website says. What does it say on it says 29. So I'm just gonna go with that, unless the Epic Spellbook says handbook says 29 or something else.
I think the Epic one says AC 31.
Oh,
but his
in an anti-magic field, all his AC is closer to like 13 or something like
13? Okay.
All right, and
because he loses his natural armor bracers, his natural armor amulet, and his ring of protection bonus.
All right, what's his hit points? Give me the hit points.
Yeah, that's true.
His hit points are 369.
369.
Unless you're making them higher for max or whatever, I don't know. Actually, aren't chosen? Don't they automatically have max hit points?
Yeah, they do. So that's already been calculated.
Okay.
Oh, 369 is max.
369. Yeah.
Right.
It should be. I mean, they do make mistakes on stat blocks sometimes, though. But yeah, chosen do get max.
And the movement is 30. Am I correct on that?
30.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, I'm done. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I'm done. All right. Well, Shadow, you are 31 armor class or 13 because he's anti-magic.
Yeah. So how do the rules for Garrett's work then again?
So you have to. Oh, let me pull it up. It's actually really. You have to make a ranged touch attack. They get an attack of opportunity. If they hit you, it automatically fails.
Mm-hmm.
And then you initiate a grapple check, but they get a bonus if they have natural armor, which won't matter because he doesn't. So, okay, here I found it. You provoke an attack of opportunity to the target you're trying to Garrett. If you take damage, your attack fails. Okay, so you make a melee touch attack, although it doesn't allow, although you don't ignore natural armor like you would normally do. Once you've made the grapple check, then you begin strangling him. They immediately take a d6 damage due to the Garrett, and your strength modifier applies to the damage. And if that modifier is a bonus, it's 1.5 times the bonus. And then it's a locking Garrett, so then it becomes locked. And then every turn, he could try to escape the Garrett by making a grapple check against the Garrett again, or you can try to cut it off. Otherwise, he'll take a d6 damage every round.
All right. I guess. I mean, I have more damaging options than that, but yeah, I'll initiate a grapple with him then. Let's see.
I'd say just do the grapple.
Yeah, it's a ranged touch attack first.
Okay, ranged touch attack. Let's see here. So
Or
I
not
have
ranged, a melee touch attack.
3, 4.
And his touch AC should be, I think he has 18 dex, so it's 14. Because he's in the anti-magic field.
What page? Oh, okay, I found it.
Song of Silence, page 86, if you're wondering about this, Garrett.
I guess it's like 21. Okay. $38.
So yeah, that would touch him, I think, and then it'd be a grapple.
Yeah, grapple, my guy, is what is grapple?
Gonna be
He can't make attacks of opportunity against me because I have total concealment from him. So
it's gonna be his BAB plus 1. I think he has a pretty high BAB though.
BAB is initiative 10, flat-footed attack. Well, wouldn't that be the 25? Am I not correct on that?
that'd be incorrect because it has his thundering longswords bonus in there as well.
Well, I don't see a BAB on this dude then.
Yeah, let me. So fighter would give him 1. I think rogue 2 would give him 1.
You also have to count epic attack bonus after the first 20 levels. So
Well, look,
let's
I'm
see
just
here.
gonna
1,
I'm gonna see
2, 3, 4.
It's probably easier to
that's
just
6.
subtract the bonus from the sword and go through all that. So he has a plus, what's his sword? It's a plus 5 thundering longsword, so I think it'd be a 20.
All right, 20 it
Right?
is. Yeah.
He doesn't. Yeah, well, yeah.
All right. Well, let's just give him a 24 just for shits and giggles. All right. So, okay.
Well, we should play by the rules instead of shits and giggles. But
all
let's see
right.
here. He's
So it is 20, right? Am I? I just gave him 24 because of 100 years. Probably give him an extra something, guys.
Or 6 levels.
Yeah, I mean, geez, guys, it's been 100 years. Just give him a break, okay? All right, so I rolled a 43, okay? I just gave him +4. That's not fucking out of your mind, crazy, guys. All right, so I just gave him an extra 4, and I rolled a 43. So he gets out of your grapple maneuver, Mr. Dude. Are you visible now, by the way, since you attacked me?
I don't think he's made his grapple check yet.
No, you rolled a 38.
I am visible again, but then
That was his touch attack. He had to do a touch attack before he does a grapple.
Technically, he can't see me anyways. Even when I become visible, I have 2 forms of total concealment. But yeah, after I attack, I can also go back as a free action, gaining total concealment again.
All right. Well, regardless. Now, if you so you made like a dark stalker, right? I can't really do much. You're immune to everything, right? Like, I think if we already went over this, something can happen.
Yeah, I have Dark Stalker, correct. So yeah, if he has blind sight, the only way he'd be able to attack me is if he has like blind sight or something like that, and then he would have to make a spot or listen check.
All right. Well, I'm not gonna go ape shit with old Mister. I'm gonna play him somewhat by the rules. I would have to cast a spell, which I can't. So is that it for you?
Well, he didn't make his grapple check yet.
Okay.
Can you make a 43?
No, I cannot.
Okay. So it'd be my turn then, because I delayed. Are you doing anything else?
I guess that's all I'll do for now.
All right, Mr. Thorm. Or not sorry,
No,
Mike.
it's
Mike.
my turn. I was Pascal. If you become like really big, you'll get a huge bonus to your grapple. Just so you know.
Yeah, I'm large presently because I change it form before the attack.
So I have a craft contingency that I bought that goes off, but it's gonna be negated when I walk into this anti-magic field anyway. So I get shape change, and it turns me into adamantine horror. But then I walk in here and it goes away. So I'm
That's
back
time
to
I'm
just ninja.
where I put myself. You never said I move it there and during the conversation, and you didn't say a word.
Well, where is your initiative? I don't even know where you are in the initiative.
26. And before we run the initiative, I just moved there during the conversation. I was
Oh.
there. I didn't touch my dog, and I move it slowly up there.
Oh, okay. Well, technically, you wouldn't have moved there because the only person that moved ahead of you was Slevin's character, and he moved on his initiative. So you wouldn't have moved before Slevin, right?
I moved there before you asked us to move to roll initiative.
Well, you could.
Basically,
Here's the thing, Pascal. You couldn't have moved there because you teleported here, and Slevin moved over here because
we
he.
talking about 3 minutes, so I guess I had all kind of time to move there.
Well, no. Just move on your initiative, okay? Not trying to be a dick or anything, but that doesn't make
That
sense.
did not change anything. Anyway,
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't change anything. All right, so Mike, what did you change there, or what are you doing there?
So I have an anti-magic field I could use
Well,
that would allow me to still use supernatural abilities, but I can't. If it overlaps with his, it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, it just
So
overlaps. I don't.
um,
Yeah.
let me.
The only thing you could do is attack with your non-magical shit.
Well, I have artifacts aren't affected by this, so I could use my artifact.
Oh, my staff of magi is working. Oh, thanks. I didn't. Thanks for letting me know.
Is it a artifact?
A staff of magi is an artifact, if I remember correctly.
Hmm.
I think it is. I'm almost like 90% sure, or 99% sure. Staff of Magi should be an artifact. Regardless, I'm pretty sure it is, guys. All right, if you want the link, just look up artifacts, and I think it's on the list. All right, guys. Regardless, but again, I can give you the link just to be 100% sure on artifacts. Yeah, let's not take too much time. I think the guys just want to get out of here.
All right.
Yeah.
So if I use disjunction, would it stop at his anti-magic field?
I don't know.
Could I affect him inside, or would it dispel it before? Is it an EX anti-magic field?
It doesn't matter, dude. Disjunction dispels anti-magic field, or has a % chance, I should say, to dispel anti-magic fields. So let's see here. Yeah. Okay, so Elminster has an epic attack bonus of +8. He's got 7 for his pre.
Yeah,
and he's got a +1 strength bonus. So he's only got a +20 to
yeah,
his
he
grapple
sucks.
dude.
He sucks. I got you. All right. Well, regardless, Mike, what do you? What's the plan, bro? I think the guys just want to get the hell out of here.
So you still beat it, but you only beat it by 1 at the end.
So Slev, I can't do anything because your anti-magic field, and he has a staff of the Magi, which means he can just plane shift out of here. So I'm gonna try to use a disjunction to try to hit his stuff. Do you have a way to stop him if he tries to plane shift?
Yeah.
Well, unless he has a free or he's got a quick action or an immediate action, I should say. That's the only thing you can do is immediate action. All right.
Would
Well,
a disjunction dispel your anti-magic field, Slev? Is it an EX ability?
If your caster level is, here's the thing is, for each point of caster level that you have, it's 1% chance to dispel an anti-magic field. So if it's a caster level 100 disjunction, yes, it will dispel the anti-magic field. I believe it's the same chance for artifacts as well. If you can, well, yeah, just read the disjunction description.
All right. So I'll go here and I'll just try to punch him. So I get a minus 3 to all these attacks.
well, his AC is like you said, 13 or something. So you're probably gonna hit him. Yeah, just give me.
All right.
Just give me the damage, by the way.
Well, his touch AC is that much. What's
Yeah.
his actual?
Let's just go with 13.
Oh yeah, he
13.
loses. Okay. Okay.
You hit them all, so it doesn't matter.
I mean, does he have combat reflexes? Because you think he just used his attack of opportunity preventing a grapple.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, dude. I beat him on the grapple, so by 1.
That's not about the grapple. I'm saying he used his attack of opportunity to break the grapple.
No, that's not a.
He takes 60 DM.
Okay.
It's your turn.
All right, 60.
Or it's Thorm's turn, I mean.
Yeah, Thorm.
60 damage.
Yeah, Thorm. Now you can move. What do you want?
I'm sorry. It should be minus. I need to remove my.
The magical
3,
stuff.
6, 9, 12. Yeah, 48.
So add 60.
Add 12.
Add 12. Okay. Pascal, what are you up to? What are you doing?
Okay, I'm going to attack him.
Armor class 13.
Just make sure you're grappling him, whatever you're doing.
Yeah. So each slam, I'm entitled to grapple him with a slam attack. So I guess because I touched 2 times, I get 2 try at it, right?
You have improved grapple?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's how that works.
I think the opposition grapple.
Here's the first one.
Real fast, guys.
Here's the first. Here's the first one.
Okay.
Son.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go for the first one, and we will argue if it doesn't work.
Oh, what are you doing? I don't know what you're doing.
That was my. I attack you 2 slam attack. So for the first slam attack, here's my grapple 40.
Oh,
let 40. Me know if you get it.
All right. Well, let's go back to the 24.
You only have a plus 20.
Slev, I have that banner of no retreat. So if you didn't have this thing, you still couldn't teleport out.
Okay, that's son. Let's discuss a little bit that grapple. You saw the creature that I typed earlier. I'm a Balanot. It's an anti-magic grapple for your. So I will read it for you. When a Balanot grappled an opponent, all the magical.
How did you get the 23? By the way, how did you get that?
The Balanot is what it get. It get 23 grapple. So I'm it. So.
Well, what page is he in? No. Because I don't believe you.
Monster Manual, page 17, Nelson.
What is he talking about, guys?
It's an aberration, a large aberration. So you actually need to make his token large. But when it grapples, it has an ability, and you're transforming into that using contingent shape change, right?
Yeah, but he's in the end of magic field. So how is he doing all that?
I was already wild shape before, Nelson. And by the way, that creature, what it does.
Well, yeah, but wild shape is supernatural, so it can't work in this anti-magic field.
Thank you.
So I cannot get into the anti-magic field. Is it what you mean without changing back?
Yeah, that's right.
Thank you.
I stayed there. So
yeah.
All right. So that it? Is my turn?
So you
So
could
what,
like ready
I'm
an
just-
action to run up to him if the anti-magic field goes down or something.
Yeah, I will just keep my action in that case, Nelson.
All right. All right, I break my staff. Everybody takes 500 points of damage. No save, people.
All right.
You're all dead.
Yeah, you too.
I'm dead too.
Actually,
yeah,
I don't know about that. That's magical, right?
Staff of Magi brew.
No,
Staff of the Magi.
but it also allows a reflex save for half damage. So
Okay. All right. It's in the thing, guys.
Yep. Okay.
All right, check and mate, bitches. No disrespect.
So you have, you have full charges. You've never used any charges on this staff, I assume. All right, so it's 30-foot radius spread.
Actually,
so
you have to
why don't
think.
you do a 30-foot radius around yourself?
I want to thank Mike for helping me kill you guys. Thank you, Mike. You're a great player. All right, thank you, Mike.
Well, I'm actually
Go
immune
ahead.
to that, so
There's no save.
You can,
for
Not
that,
everyone's
bro.
dead.
bro, I'm immune to magic.
Oh, I don't. I'm just doing what a staff of Magi does, guys. You break it in half, it blows up.
immediate action, wings of cover.
All right. Do what
Also, I could totally, I would regenerate back anyway. So
Well, if you make a save, Mr. Mike, yes. But even if you make your save, you're taking 250 points of damage. So if you go below that, ain't shit gonna bring you back because you're pieces of meat all over the wall, Mike. See?
but if you have regenerate, isn't it non-lethal damage unless it's the damage type?
No. Like
Yep,
it's
that's how regeneration
Correct.
works.
right. But remember, you.
So yeah, I'd go unconscious, and then like 50 minutes later, I would be back.
No. If you go below 10, guys, you're basically done. That works the same way with trolls. You can't take a troll below 10 and then it'll start to generate after 10. You guys know this. So, Mike, if you go below 10, you're not, if you go like to -9, yes, of course, you're going to generate back. Yeah, that's correct. But if you go below -10, you're dead meat, Mike. Your guts are splattered all over the wild.
Non-lethal damage, no.
It does
is
damage
non-lethal
as though
damage.
it's non-lethal damage.
Oh, does it say that it's non-lethal damage, guys?
Yeah. In the
For
SRD
regeneration,
under-
any damage that's not of the type that defeats your regeneration is considered non-lethal damage.
Okay,
There you
where
go.
does it say on the Staff of the Magi?
It's
that
right there.
I'm not seeing that. Okay.
The Staff of the Magi doesn't have to say it. He has regeneration, and the Staff of the Magi doesn't have the type of damage that overcomes his regeneration.
Right. But we all know that if you go below 10, even if you have regeneration, you're dead meat because you're dead.
No, that's not how it works.
All right. Well, look, if you're
Hey, I posted it in the chat, so we can just all read it, and then we can go from there.
all right. Well, this is not the Staff of the Magi does lethal damage, not non-lethal damage, guys.
Yes, it does lethal damage, but because he himself has the EX ability of regeneration, it is technically classified as non-lethal damage.
It does non-lethal to me, not to everyone else.
All right. Well, we'll talk about your character later.
Damage dealt to the creature is treated as non-lethal damage.
Right.
So he would eventually come back.
All right. Well, regardless of Mike, what about everybody else? Does everybody make their save for 250 points of damage?
What's the range on the Staff of the Magi's
It's
effect?
like a 30-foot radius, I think.
So
I am
Solaris isn't
outside of
even
it.
in the radius.
Well, don't move your tokens, please. I'm trying to find out where it says about the damage when you break it in half. Does anybody?
I got the link for it.
It's a reflex save DC 17.
Where?
It's nothing.
Okay. Well, where did you find the link? Okay, there we go, guys. Does it talk about the damage when you break it in half? By the way.
Oh, by the way, I have fucking evasion.
All right. Well, that's.
I think I might have evasion too. Let me just verify. I think That's a monk ability, right?
It doesn't spec. It says you take
Yeah.
damage equal to 8
I have
times
improved-
or whatever number of charges in the staff between those who are X. It's untyped damage. There's no damage type described. So
Yeah, I have improved evasion as well, so I don't even need to.
All right, if you have invasion,
So
you're
what's the save? 17.
17 on the save.
DC 17.
20 foot. Those.
And if you're wondering why
By the way,
my
Elminster is not dead because he has more hit points, and still he has to make the saving throw, I guess.
Well, let's
Which
figure
he
out.
can only fail in a 1.
I got that. But I just figure out who's dead and who's not dead. I just 30-foot distance.
Alive.
I think it's 30-foot radius. Am I right, guys? You guys are looking at the same thing, right? 21 feet.
Yeah, it's 30 foot. It's 30 foot.
All right.
Yep,
all
30
right.
foot.
All right, so let me put a.
But only it says all within 10 feet take hit points equal to 8 times the number of charges in the staff.
All right. Well, only. Okay. Well, luckily, hey, I saved your life there, Mr. Pascal. Okay. All right. So only the guys that are in that radius, which you can see for yourself. You don't need to tell me. Anyway, if you have reflex, knock yourself out. I'm just blowing up.
I already made my check DM, and like I said, I have evasion. So.
All right. So.
Yeah, I have improved evasion as a monk ability.
All right.
So it doesn't even. Okay. But Mr. Dragon would take between 21 and 30. It'd be 4 times unless.
Full staff, fully charged is 500 points. All right. 8 times 5. No, I'm sorry. How did I get 500? I know it's 500 with a fully charged.
It would be
500
fully charged
if they
staff.
were-
He normally has 50, but unless the staff of the Magi has more than 50 charges.
It also, Nelson. It also depends on how far away they are.
Well, it's a radius. Doesn't matter how far away.
Yes,
Well,
it
no,
does.
if you read the text I just posted, it staggers the damage.
Oh, okay. Well, Mr. This guy, I don't know.
Mr.
Okay, so it has a limit of 50 charges. So 50 times 8 is.
Okay, well, I was wrong about that.
It's only 400 damage max, by the way.
All right, well, 400.
So,
400 it is.
Elminster needs to roll his reflex save too.
Don't matter.
He also needs to make a percentile roll to see if he's outright killed or sent to another plane.
Yeah, let me do the percentile on that. Thanks for the heads up. What's the percentile on that? 20% or what?
50. There's a 50-50 chance.
50. All right, so 50-50. That means that 50 is good. Lower than 50.
So 1 to 50 is good.
Yeah, 1 to 50 is good. Okay, here we go. All right, he's bad. He's gone, guys.
No, it says if you look at it, character breaking the staff has a 50% chance of traveling to another plane of existence, and it gives 0 to 50 as the D% for that. But if she does not, 51 to 100, which is what you rolled, the explosive release of energy destroys her. Only specific items, including the staff of the Magi and the staff of power, are capable of retribution.
Yeah, so he destroyed himself.
All right, well, it's as per the book. I mean, I was gonna die anyway, guys. So I want to take a couple of guys in with me. All right.
And yes, Nelson, I took no damage.
Okay, what about this guy? Is he dead or what?
No, wings of cover.
All right, so Joe, you have evasion, and this guy has evasion, right? Right? Did you make your 17 reflex check, by the way?
It's
it's up there. 2 plus
Mr. Dragon.
28.
It is a spread, so wings of cover is not going to cover you. It's just going to give you a bonus to your reflex save.
Oh, thanks for the heads up. All right. All right. Well, hey, thanks for helping me out, guys. All right. Well.
Hey, we're playing by the rules,
all
DM.
right, all right.
They equally apply to both of us.
Yeah, dude. I'm cool. I'm hippo. All right. Well, that went fairly well.
Well, it still wouldn't kill me anyways, because
well, first
even even at max, it wouldn't kill me. So
Well,
let's see how much little hit points I
unless you,
use. Let's
I
say you
don't.
get +8 bonus, +4,
Well, just make your reflex, and that's all we care.
34.
Oh, there we go.
All right, so you made his reflex, so you take half, which is 200. How are you feeling? I don't know if you have 200, bro. He's got.
Well,
Actually,
it'd be 6
reduced.
times 50.
I'm at
because
the outer edge, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd
It's
be
4 times,
150.
so it's 200 is 100.
So how much did he take, guys? 100 and what?
Big-
Oh, I'm sorry. It's
100
4.
damage.
Yeah,
He took
100.
100 damage.
All right, you take 100 damage, dude.
Okay,
All right.
I'm okay with that.
All right, so the thundering, the explosion of the tower explodes, the windows shatter. Everybody from the town, if you're kind of like, wondering what the town is thinking, the town sees an explosion coming from Elminster's tower. Leos comes jumping, running out of the tower, and he's basically like wondering what the fuck's going on. He doesn't know he's dead, by the way. All right, so he's dead. He's dead. That went fairly fast, but that went by the.
And all his stuff's.
Is it
But he committed
the only thing?
suicide.
Well, if you can read, it basically tells you what it is. Everything is destroyed in the room, or his radius effect, or whatever. So explosive releases energy. I think it says that most magical items are destroyed. Only legendary might not be
Well,
dead. Am I correct? on
it
that?
it doesn't say that. It just says that only certain items can. It says only specific items are capable of a retributive strike.
All right. All right. So, long story short, you don't really find anything. Actually, Mike, you can roll the treasure, bro. I'm not. I don't give a shit. But you don't go crazy with it, all right? There's a CR
Well,
chart.
don't we find his stuff?
Well, remember he's dead. He just blew himself up. The staff of the Magi is dead. The boots of speed are gone, or the boots of teleportation are gone. Everything is gone, guys. So if you wanna roll for the stuff that's in over here, because again, not everything blew up. The building didn't come down like the Twin Towers. It basically just blew out the area like there was a massive gas explosion in somebody's house. All right, so or I mean, you could.
Yeah, but so you're saying all of his items he was wearing are destroyed?
Yeah, but you might find stuff in the tower that belongs to him.
So
They're not.
If it's attended items, don't
He
they?
he made his reflex save, so they're not destroyed.
Well, the Elminsters
aren't they considered attended items?
Yeah. Well,
correct. They're considered attended items, which only take damage on a roll of a natural 1, I think.
But I don't know anything about that. All right,
let me look it up.
Yeah.
Items and saving throws is the one I think we're looking for.
Yeah, if you want to get technical with that. All right, well, other than Mike rolling to see if he only had the Ion Stones, Boots of Teleportation, Staff of the Magi, and the Ring of Spell Turning, guys. So, all right, so that it's not like you're getting a treasure trove. All right, Mike, just roll for that.
This is his tower. This is his home base. I'm sure he's got plenty of other shit in here.
Yeah, he has what Mike rolled. That's all I'm going to say about that. All right, so, all right, what about I haven't heard from Jason.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to roll. It's in his stat block. It says signature possessions, and it's got the whole list there, and then it also says, as a very powerful wizard, Elminster has access to incredible resources and can acquire and make almost any non-artifact item.
Yeah, but he doesn't. He doesn't have him in this room as of now, Slevin.
Yeah, but all the stuff he was wearing,
yeah.
I don't think the thing destroys it.
Well,
and they would take damage unless it's unattended, which it wouldn't be.
Well, again,
so I don't know what I don't know how much hit points these items would have.
Well, if you want to get technical with it, Mike, it's these Ring of Spell Turning, Boots of Teleportation, the what else? The Ion Stones, all 8 of them. I think there's 8 or 10 of them, or whatever. Or as many as you can have around your head, okay? I think there's a limit of how many you can have. All right, so it's not like he had a treasure trove, guys. I mean, the Staff of the Magi is probably the item.
And his body's blown up.
Yeah, he's fucking gone.
Is it in like pieces around here?
I'm pretty sure he's just ash.
Yeah. Well, ash. Let's go with ash. Yeah, Mike. Ash. So.
Alrighty.
Well, that was
okay.
an okay fight. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't that bad. At least I got to try to kill you guys. Now, if you have invasion and all that,
I'm gonna cast Bind Spirit on him.
Well, there's no spirit to bind, bro.
Bind Soul.
You're doing Soulbind?
He's not alive. His spirit is gone. He's dead, Slev. He's not alive.
I think it targets a corpse.
Well, he's ashes. There's no corpse. And why would a spirit have a spirit be bind to a corpse, Mike? That doesn't make sense.
I'm just saying that's what the spell says. So I'm not sure how he's casting it, but
well, regardless, there's just ashes on the floor, guys. So unless you want to do a resurrection on him, you're not getting any of his spirit, and he has to agree to. He has to agree to come back, which he's probably not going to agree to. All right, so regardless, guys, Mike, you can roll for the magical items as per the treasure chart on the epic book. And
it doesn't say anything about the corpse having to be intact.
Well, there's no corpse, Lev. It's just burnt ashes on the floor. A corpse is like
I guess
a corpse.
Can't we just polymorph it into any object into his body again as corpse?
That would work too.
Well, he's dead, guys. You can't just polymorph a dead body back unless you do a resurrection, which again I've already mentioned. He's not gonna come back, you know. Or he might. As a matter of fact, no, actually, probably won't. He's probably not gonna be dumb enough to want to do that. All right, so guys, what are you doing? You killed Elminster.
Yeah, I am going with the Bind Spirit still.
I'm gonna take a bit of his ashes and use my polymorph any object to try to. I have to make the caster level check to.
Just do a make hole, dude. Same thing.
Does make hole do it? Because it's an object now, right? Because it's just dust.
But it's not. It's not. It's gonna be like a body of him, but it's not gonna be him, guys. All right. So unless you do a resurrection, you're not gonna get him back. So.
I'm gonna get his soul.
Make whole doesn't repair stuff that's been ground to powder, melted, or vaporized.
Oh well, there you go.
Yeah, whatever. You get what I'm saying though. There's one that's like 1 or 2 levels up.
If you want him back, why don't you just, if you got a hard on for that?
Nelson, you seem to have a misunderstanding. They're not raising him.
Right, but they want to do some kind of.
I'm not raising him. I'm taking his spirit and I'm tying it to a physical item.
There's no spirit to bind because there's ashes on the floor, bro.
If the spell does not care, they only have to be dead for, let's see here.
Rounds per caster level?
1 round per caster level, correct.
Didn't you say you have to have a corpse, right? Am I not right on that?
Yeah. Do you have
like I said, even if his body's dust, it's still a corpse.
It's not a corpse.
And like I said,
no, come on, man.
If it's not considered, we'll just polymorph into it. So
well, you can polymorph anything you want into anybody you want, but it's not going to be that person, right?
So I still have shape
the remnant
change
here,
active.
so yes, it is.
Well, again, do what you think you're going to do.
Do you know of a monster with miracle or wish? Is it? I don't think you can cast a spell-like ability that has an XP cost if you're polymorphed, right?
Well, you brought a genie in. Why wouldn't?
Because that's a calling effect. That's different than I polymorph into it.
No, but a wish or a miracle can restore a body.
Yeah, you can restore
I don't
a
have
body,
any more.
But the spirit is not in the body. You're just, bring him back.
Right, but the only target I need is a corpse that's been dead for no longer than 1 round per caster level.
Well,
which is plenty of time to cast the spell. So.
Well, I don't know why you equate ashes with a corpse. It's not a corpse, so I don't know.
Wish can also, like I said, wish can also restore a body. So his body with a wish can be made whole again.
Yeah, we got to figure out how to get a wish is the only problem. I have shape change active for the next 100 minutes or something. Do you know of something that can I let me see if I can turn into the Ifrit.
Yeah, turn into a Zodar.
Do I have enough hit?
Ifrit, an Ifrit.
Hit
Let's see.
beans.
Yeah, Zodar has a wish. That's right.
I'd like to
Ifrit.
get. I would like to get.
Same thing.
I would like to get the other guys to participate. Pascal and Jason, do you have any input at all, please? Because I know these guys are calculating shit. What about you guys? You must have some idea of what you want to do. Pascal and Jason. All right. Well, if you guys don't want to do shit, okay, that's fine. I wanted you to some input, but apparently you don't want to.
At that point, I don't really care, Nelson.
Well, I mean,
I thought we were going to kill him, but you suicide him, so you
he's
request
a
bit of
terrorist.
enjoyment, but that's the way it is.
Well,
He didn't even do
look,
shit to us.
You have to assess what your options are, Pascal. You know, that's I didn't really have that many options, but I was in an anti-magic zone, Pascal. There's really not much I could do as a spellcaster, and my to hits are like fucking. I'm a second level peon, so come on, Pascal. There's
Hey, I mean 500 damage is respectable.
400 to be exact.
400. Sorry. All right. Well, I'll get out of the anti-magic field. My shape change becomes active again.
The anti-magic field was already dismissed, so.
Okay. I'll turn into the Zodar and use his supernatural wish to turn his dust back into his body.
All right. So you have.
Upon which time I will cast Bind Spirits and bind him to the item I have prepared.
Well,
his spirit.
His spirit is when he blew up, his spirit left.
He gets a will save.
It does not matter. It does not matter. And
Doesn't
also,
he get a will save?
Yes,
Yeah.
but the irony of that fact is that he's dead or unconscious, so he's willing.
Well,
No.
But sure.
Well, anyway, long story short, nothing happens. You brought his body back and all that. His corpse is on the ground.
No,
So
DM, the subject must have been dead no longer than 1 round per cast level. That's the only requirement. You can't say that, his spirit's somehow out of my reach. That's what the spell says.
Right.
The subject
Have you
is
seen the
dead no
spell?
longer, so he's a valid target.
Yeah, but
Bind Spirit,
yeah, but
Age of Mortals, age 66, 67.
yeah, but wouldn't his corpse, his clone, kick in like as soon as he died? Am I not correct on that?
Well, yeah, but Bind Spirit stops clone explicitly.
Yeah, but it took him a while to cast Bind Spirit. The clone happened as after he died, which was around after he died. Am I not right on that?
So it says that
When the character
Okay, it says when it's slain, its soul immediately transfers to the clone,
immediate
provided
is
the soul is free and
operative.
willing.
Immediate is the operative word, people. So, okay, guys, it doesn't work. All right, so are we finished here? Did you roll for? You guys have any other questions? You have a dead body of
Oh,
Mr.
so he did come back to life? Okay, well then we just met a faculty again. Where is he?
Well, I'm gonna take the brain out of this inert corpse here real fast and eat that.
Yeah, that's fine. Like I said, I get the same information again, DM.
He's with Mr. right now, and you want to talk to Mr.
You said no. You said he has a clone. So
Yeah. Well, his
clone. Yeah.
Yeah, well, his clone would be in the realm of Mistra. Is there a problem with that? In her domain?
I'm pretty sure.
Clone doesn't say that there's a limit on time and space, so unless you can say that, then
No.
All right, so your ability tells you that he's in Mr. is in I forgot what outer plane that is, but regardless, she is at that location. Oh, he is at that location.
Okay,
I'm gonna use my.
No. I create simulacrums of various deities, and they are going to provide me. They're going to make me their proxy, their divine proxy. They're going to provide me with their divine ranks, and I'm going to receive enough divine ranks to have more than Mistra. And
All
then
right.
I'm going
Okay.
to base her.
All right. So, Slevin kills everybody. Game over, guys. All right. It's been great. All right. All right, guys. I guess we'll start another campaign next week. Fantastic. I guess we'll talk next week, guys. Great game, guys. Fantastic. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.
Yep. Get rid of Mistra, get rid of Elminster.
All right. See you guys later.
And all the doppelganger Jews, so we don't have to play this campaign anymore.
All right. Well, see you guys later. Bye-bye.
Yep, later.
Bye-bye.
So what'd you guys think of that finish there?
Oh, by the way, you're not playing with us anymore, Slevin, so it was nice knowing you, bro.
Okay.
All right. Talk to you later.